Oh, man, everybody's in such a great mood today.
No.
Feeling good, Moon?
I feel great, man. Energy up, baby.
Energy up.
Whoa!
Let's dial it back maybe like 1 or 2 notches to kind of level out.
I told
level out the show.
Riz today, I go, I'm going to be subdued today. Like, I know the people want, like, great quotes.
People always want crazy Lern.
But I don't think I got what it takes today because it's bad.
We have
the coat you're
4
wearing. You're fine.
shows left of the year.
I know.
We got to dig deep. It's down there somewhere. Listen, guys, we leave it all out on the table.
I'm still riding high from Saturday, and last night something happened right before I went to bed that made me super, super happy.
Whoa, congrats, man.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Yes, that too. I wasn't thinking about that, but yes.
What?
What? There's news?
No. I remember yesterday when I came in and I said, hey, man,
please.
did I give you a gift already?
Yeah.
Oh, you found your...
Did you find it?
I found
You
it,
found the
man.
gift.
Oh,
Okay.
good.
Well, it's a
Right.
Friday gift exchange.
Oh, yes.
Friday gift exchange. All right, so you found the gift that you thought you lost.
Yeah, well, I did lose it.
And then you found it.
And then someone took it and thought it was for them.
Oh,
Oh,
must be cool.
It is
so
pretty
now
cool.
it's used.
St.
Great.
Anthony, dude. We invoked his name, and there it was.
There it was.
Yeah, I didn't bury anything. But
don't have to.
Got it back. So sweet. So
So
sweet.
now you're giving something used to Lern?
I'll
no,
take it.
no.
I like it vintage.
It had just been
You
claimed
said you
because
did bury
okay.
something.
I did bury something.
Oh, never mind.
What?
Nothing.
What are you
Is everybody
talking
speaking in code right now?
No.
I don't have the brain to deal.
about? No, and listen, yesterday was the Hubbard holiday party. Hubbard St. Louis holiday party.
Yes, it was, Riz.
Hubbard holiday happy hour.
And we did have martini.
We did.
We dirty martini'd.
We did first thing. You and I and the boss. Mm-hmm. Shared a couple dirty martinis downstairs at El Balago.
Here's something.
Yeah.
I like I like a lot of olives in my martini, and Gina, who's great, brought us our martinis.
Yeah.
Love her. And then I went to the bar on my own after I had downed the 3 olives to get more olives. And the woman, I don't know her name, was quite rude.
3 olives. That's it. You're at your limit, Missy.
Yeah. She shamed me for my olives.
What, we just give it
She was
on
like, what do
olives
you
here?
need? I'm like, whoa, lady.
Whoa.
She goes, it looks like something really quick. I go, yeah, I would like more olives. And she literally just picked up a little spike of 3 olives that was already prepared because it's very fancy down there. And she like
Threw it at you.
me. Yeah. I was like, thank you. I was like, this is going to be rough.
And
No,
thus-
it's great because
and thus starts the night.
I think I know who you're talking about.
you got 2 tickets. Like, so two drink tickets.
Yeah, right when you walked in.
Right when you walk in, Carolyn gives you 2 drink tickets.
Yeah.
And then the rest is on you.
Well, and then Moon saw me and he handed me
Immediately.
both tickets.
Yeah.
And then Rafe gave me a ticket.
You
gave
gave
you
me
each
the
a
other
ticket.
one. Yeah.
He divided his tickets between us.
I'm a Libra.
And then somebody else, I think
You hadn't
Mark
taken-
Close gave me his ticket.
Yeah, you hadn't taken 6 steps and you had 5 tickets.
I did. I had,
You were
everybody's
ready.
like, let's
You
go.
just-
I'm like,
Serious.
You were
whoa.
ready.
I said, does everybody think like I have a problem?
Yes.
Nah, we were just talking about it earlier. Somebody said that, like, "Whoa, is she trying to get hammered, like trying to party?" And I said, "No, we were just talking about it earlier." And I said, "I would give it.
Right.
I would give her my
No,
tickets.
no, you weren't out of control.
Yeah. Well, then, yeah,
Then you got self-conscious.
I did. I ruminate. I go, was I too loud? Was I
Well, you
texted
were
Rafe
sitting in one of the booths.
with John Hewlett
John Hewlett, coach from the Josh Ennis show.
and Josh Ennis and
Josh
Scotty.
was there.
And we were having some laughs, big laughs. In fact, man, just to paint this for everybody was wearing a sports jersey. Well, some were. And whoever got the most votes at the end of the night won like a $100 gift card to Il Balago. Oh. And man was walking around with the voting papers saying, hey, please vote for me.
Oh, he was campaigning?
Oh, yeah, and he
that's how it
won.
happened?
Oh, I know he won.
Oh no, he won it, and I love Hewlett, but he didn't deserve to win.
What?
That jersey didn't deserve to win.
It was his jersey. He had like a Hewlett jersey on.
Right.
Yeah.
Meaning somebody gave it to him.
But I
and-
saw
and-
6 of those at Goodwill.
The dude has worked in radio for 49 years, and he said to me, I've never won anything at one of these company holiday parties.
Oh, then okay, never mind.
All right.
And I said, and I go, give me that pad.
Hey, I'm glad he finally got a break.
Right?
Yeah.
I was
So he
wondering
won.
because there was a Big Lebowski.
Like bowling shirt.
Yeah, and it was
Bowling
nice.
Okay, so I was wondering, why it was, hey, bring your, like, wear a sports jersey to the holiday party. It wasn't like ugly sweater party.
I never found out. Why? Did you find out?
Yeah, because Danny Solomon got a, you see what jersey he was
Bad
wearing?
News Bears, Chico's bail bonds.
Yeah,
that
he had a
was
Bad News
hilarious.
Bears, Chico's Bail Bonds jersey,
Which was-
and decided on the theme.
Oh, he's the one. Oh,
I believe,
okay.
I believe that's what I was told.
He had the second best one in my opinion.
I didn't like it because I don't have any jerseys, so I felt very like
I had
ostracized.
extras. I told you I had
have-
extras in the car for you.
I know, but
I
you're
did not wear a
sweet.
jersey.
We all know my stance on this, so
Us three did not have jerseys.
What's your
on.
stance?
I don't wear. I'm a grown man. I don't wear jerseys. I just don't. I'm not judging.
Somebody's too mature?
I don't. It's not my thing.
Not even to Arrowhead?
No.
Wow.
I'll wear a shirt. I'll wear like a Chiefs shirt or
Mm.
a hoodie or something, but I just.
You're not cosplaying another man?
Yeah,
That's
I'm not
weird.
like
You're not
cosplaying
even
like they're going to put me
cosplay.
in the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Moon looked cute in your Mighty Ducks
Dude,
jersey,
he
though.
looks cool.
Thank you.
People look cool in them
Thank you very
sometimes.
much.
I'm not saying that they don't. It just isn't for me.
I do not. I do not.
I feel like I look enough like a meathead. If I throw a jersey on, I'm just leaning in too hard.
But sometimes guys look hot in like a hockey jersey.
Oh,
like
this,
Wayne
this
Campbell.
guy does not. I look like a triangle.
What?
I look like a Lego man.
I only have a Yankee
Minecraft.
jersey. I have a Don Mattingly
Yeah, exactly.
Yankee jersey
You have a
that I was
blue-
not going to wear.
You have a Blues jersey, I thought. I seen you in a Blues jersey. Oh, maybe it was just for the game.
Yeah, for the game. But they gave me
I see.
one.
Oh, I see. Okay. I thought that was yours.
The Blues gave me one to wear last year, and I had to give it back.
Oh, I didn't know
I
that.
look terrible.
Chicks look like crap in
think you
every
look great.
jersey they ever wear.
That is
No, that's
not
not
true
true.
at all.
Yeah, I disagree.
There's some sexy vibes sometimes. I don't know.
They're always
what it is.
oversized. You can't see anything. Our bodies get lost in a jersey.
It's not what it's about.
If we're just
Not all
wearing a
of them.
jersey, that's hot. Like no pants.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
wearing it to a restaurant where we have to wear pants, not cool.
Well,
That's why Il Velago's so nice.
I don't know.
They don't require pants.
Yes.
Yeah.
Everybody just Donald Duck in their hockey jerseys.
Winnie the Pooh
Oh, so
Christmas.
John,
sign me up.
so it was wear your favorite sports jersey to the holiday party.
Yeah.
Best jersey wins a prize. And John Hewlett, and I wondered why. I was like, he's got a cool jersey. It was like a Missouri River Otters jersey. Is that
Which
a
is cool.
hockey team?
The River Otters? Yeah. Wasn't that one of the minor league hockey
I
teams?
have no idea.
Yeah.
Mike,
Hey,
he won.
But he
okay.
was campaigning.
I didn't know that.
And I, to be honest with you, it was a rigged election because I put 2 votes.
Oh man.
Don't tell Kiowski.
Are you kidding me?
did.
You guys
This was a
teamed up and-
trusted.
After the fact, I said,
You
Rafe, do you
took
mind?
away.
Rafe didn't vote.
You got to be kidding me.
And I said, I just signed us up for John. And
Wow.
He was like, whatever, man.
Wow.
Yeah. I concurred. I am
You took away
I'm a
that
co-conspirator.
That $100 El Balago gift card
You guys
from
are stealing.
somebody more deserving.
This man
Especially at
needed
Christmas.
to win.
You
It's
guys are
his
stealing.
time.
I
I think it was Jennifer.
liked his jersey as much as I liked anyone else's.
See? He didn't
She
care.
voted and then asked me ex post facto if it was okay that she stole my vote, and I
All right.
said, "Yeah,
Well,
it is okay."
there was one year back at Emmis. They used to give away like a ton of prizes
Oh,
every Christmas.
Bikes, TVs,
Days
gift
off.
cards.
Days off,
Yeah.
cash,
Parking spaces.
parking. Yeah, it was
Oh, yeah.
like they had like a big raffle like every year at the Christmas party. And I remember I won that giant TV.
He won the
Oh, that's
nicest,
right.
biggest TV
I remember that
ever.
year.
Everybody got pissed.
Because
I
you're,
wound up giving it away.
you're the girl
You
that has
gave it-
everything.
You gave it to the intern.
I gave it to the intern.
Well, he had asked me, he's like, hey, would you want this TV? I said, yeah. And then I found out it went to her car. I was like, oh, that was nice.
Is that true?
Yeah. I was like, yeah, cool, get a TV. And then,
I think you did ask him.
yeah, and then
If he wanted it.
walked out with it.
In hindsight, I wanted you to have the TV.
Oh, thank you. I was like,
That's so great, Scott.
That was great.
it
man.
wasn't a great.
I was going to take it home
good
too.
trick.
And everybody like a huge stink.
Yeah. they
Really?
were
I didn't
all-
care.
They were all.
I know you didn't care,
Who cares
but
about
everybody's
that?
so. This guy needs a
doesn't
TV.
need it.
I don't know. I need a TV.
These TVs
Yeah.
are already huge. I could hear it now.
Not true.
He already has a 32-inch.
That's what
You did promise it to him.
Yeah.
Gave it to her. I forgot
Was that
about
the year that was that the year that I had to leave my car?
No, that was a different year. It was actually a different year.
But you didn't drive down there, I don't think, did you, that night?
No, not that night because
Yeah.
the night before, he had to leave his car because he was so.
That's what it
shammered.
was.
I was so schmammered.
You were out, bro. We had to go pick up your car the
I had
next
an
day.
early flight to
I know.
L.A.
Yeah,
the next morning.
he left the city, and we had to go
Dude,
down and get his car
horrible.
for him.
I got so slammed. Great time. Great
sure.
time. Not sloppy. Not at all sloppy.
What time did you guys leave last night?
7.
5 on the dot.
Good for you, Moon.
We had Cub Scouts.
I was at
so.
6:30. I left.
I left at 7. I walked out with Rafe.
Yep.
7 o'clock. I had a couple drinks, and this is it for drinking during the week.
This is it, huh?
I'm done.
The last week of work. Now
First
it's
time
done.
you've ever
No,
said
I
this.
mean, I think
In 2024 as well.
I can't. I can't drink during the week anymore.
I agree. I can't. And that's the thing. We get up so early, and you especially get up early. And people don't realize that. Like, people are like, oh, don't leave. I go, I got to get up at 3:30, man. And I got to look sort of normal.
They were talking about an after party, and nah.
No thanks.
On a Monday? They would do an after party on a Monday?
Oh yeah, there were people were conspiring.
And it hurts me because I want to hang out and get crazy.
I don't.
So we're gonna have an empty office today.
Probably.
Lucky.
And then I was
Tommy
up-
the boss was getting ramped up. I saw it in his eyes.
Oh, God.
I saw it in his eyes when we got there, and I was like, whoa.
Well, as I'm leaving, like,
This
I
is
got
gonna be fun for a
this
lot of people.
Big coat that I got on right now, which is huge, and I'm like walking out, and he's like, I see Tommy in the middle of the room, and he just puts his hand out. He's like, "Where are you going?" I was like across the throat. I'm like, I got
I'm
to
out.
get out of here. I can't do this.
I said I have 2.5 drinks. I had 2.5 drinks.
2.5 drinks and you're swearing off.
Did you have any food?
Yeah, they had a nice. Did you have food?
I just had the little cheesecakes.
Oh, I smelled the food.
Your plate looked good,
I
man.
think it came out 30 seconds
Me?
after I left.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I had a little pasta. They had meatballs. They had
Meatballs,
Lamb
I
pies.
didn't get the lamb.
Dude, lamb was fantastic. It was really good. They did good.
People just kept handing me little mini cheesecakes, and I just kept popping them in my mouth.
You didn't go get hot food?
Awesome.
No, I just ate cheesecakes.
Heavy appetizers.
I'm in holiday mode, so
It was good.
Give me those treats.
She's
That's-
giving up
that's a
dairy
good-
next
that's a good
year.
place
Trying to
downstairs.
pack in the cheesecake now.
Yeah.
That's an old school Italian restaurant downstairs.
It's good.
It's good.
Never had a bad meal.
But it was nice to see, everybody out of the office. There were a couple notable missing people
Oh, yes.
from the holiday party.
Oh, yeah?
There were a couple notables not there.
David Lee Roth. Thought he'd be there.
He never
He
showed.
never showed up.
I'll tell you all about it.
I invited
Tell
him.
us.
Well, you didn't yesterday.
Courtney didn't go.
Oh, and I missed her. I want her around. You know?
She straight up went, no. Right? Moon and I
Yeah.
confronted her in the hallway. Where were you yesterday?
Well, where
Good.
were you? And she said, no.
She goes, I had something Saturday, Sunday. I ain't going out Monday.
See, she's smart.
And she goes, I have a long drive.
She does have a long drive.
Yeah. She said, not 3 days in a row, man.
Wow.
My favorite was when Marty Link, who is the program director of Keishi, comes walking in. He had put a jersey on over his shirt. And then I guess he went outside and changed into just the basketball jersey. I was like, Marty, I have never seen a man's shoulders hairier than what I saw in Marty Link's
And you know what?
shoulders yesterday.
Love it. Confidence.
That's what I'm
That's a
saying.
confident man right there.
You look like Teen Wolf.
What jersey was it? Oh, I should have worn my Teen Wolf
Zoo.
jersey.
Oh, yeah, it was a Mizzou jersey.
Dang it.
I was like, whoa.
He was wearing a Mizzou jersey.
I forgot.
And he
Yeah,
was
with his
rocking
hairy
it.
arms.
Yeah, he didn't care.
No, I loved it. I love Marty.
He has no hair on his head, and it's all on his arms. And I mean that lovingly. And he
Love
never
the
busts
confidence.
those things. He never wears tank tops. So that was like the first time I'm like, whoa,
Yeah.
Michael J. Fox is here.
Who else wasn't there yesterday? Donnie. No Donnie.
No Donnie.
You're right.
Remy and Case from next door. No Fastlane guys.
I
Wow,
know.
Shocked.
Ooh.
Shocked.
Like, Jamie Rivers loves to party in
He loves
Chicago.
food.
And Stalter.
He was trying to shake off that golden retriever thing.
Maybe I upset him. And he was like, I don't want to see her.
He's
You know?
like, oh, no, I won't be. Don't tell me to come. I'm not coming.
Well, I mean,
Dang.
El Balago's right downstairs.
Yeah.
They were off the air at 6. They didn't even walk past the restaurant. They went out the back door.
Wow, no, just dip in.
No
Hey.
pop in.
Oh,
Wild.
wow. That's,
Noted.
I don't know.
Huh.
Noted on my end.
Write
Definitely.
That yeah, we keep tallies of everybody coming
I mean,
to holiday
are they
parties.
even worthy competitors? Really?
I didn't see Carrie Davis.
I saw Brooke.
I saw Brooke.
Oh,
Randy
Brooke
Carricker was there.
Randy Carricker I saw.
McKernan was there.
Saw Tim McKernan.
Iggy. Doug Von.
Yeah, their
I
whole
saw
show.
Iggy.
Their whole show. Well, our whole show showed up Tim's whole show showed up.
Yeah.
I complimented Iggy on his jersey. I was like, "Hey, that's a sweet jersey. That's a cool color." And he goes, "Thanks, Blues giveaway." I was like,
That's fine.
He goes, I had to look in my closet and I was like, giveaway, this giveaway.
Yeah. Man can't take a compliment. I said, your hair looks nice.
Of all, what are there, 5 stations?
Yeah.
Of all the shows, our show showed up as a whole. Tim's show.
Even Liv showed up, and I was filling in for her yesterday. She was off
Liv
work
was
when
there.
she showed up.
Josh Innes' show, everybody from their show showed up.
Favaz wasn't there?
I didn't see Favaz either.
What?
Somebody was asking if I moondinied. Yes, of course.
You're damn right he did.
Yeah, you did.
Once you're there,
Yes, of
once you're
course.
gone. Yeah.
We were kind of at all corners of the room.
Poof,
Like everybody was in a
vanished.
corner. Like the Riz show was spread out. I went, all right, spread out.
Yep, I covered third base.
We conquered.
Yeah.
We diamond out.
We did diamond out.
Yeah, I talked
Everybody
to a
was
lot of randos yesterday.
Yeah. Everybody was kind of at a corner of the room.
I cornered
Doing their
Josh
thing.
Innes because he and I are in a Twitter feud.
Why?
Yeah, I seen it heating up.
Because, he's bigger than me, so he thinks that he can, talk to me the way he does.
What?
Yeah, he...
What does that mean?
And I got all up in his face. No, I tweeted that we had recently watched Love Actually, and it does, in fact, suck. And then he called me less of a woman and said that I'm hateful because I don't like that movie.
He likes that movie?
He loves that movie. And he was all... And then I had to bust out the Yo Mama jokes because I was like, I have nothing left.
I saw it once. I saw it once a couple years ago. Just to see what all the hype's about.
Right. Good message, but the acting blows and everything sucks about it.
At the end, I went,
Right.
I don't see what the big deal is.
And then I said, what about The Family Stone? And he goes, that movie sucks. I go, I'm going to take you out back.
I think I should fight.
Dang.
I will
Whoa,
wrestle
what are you
him.
gonna do back there?
We're going to slap each other.
Knife
That's not true. I watched Family Stone because I was like, have I seen this movie or have I just seen the preview 100 times?
Right.
And I think I've seen this movie. And I watched it the other night. It was good.
Tearjerker.
It was a sweet movie. I liked it. I forgot Luke Wilson was in it.
He's great.
How do you not love Luke Wilson?
Yeah.
Rick Grimes is in it, right?
No, that's Love
No,
Actually.
that's Love Actually.
Oh, my bad.
He was the guy with the signs
Yeah.
Oh,
right outside the door.
Yeah.
I think so.
the best friend who wants to bang his buddy's
Right.
wife. Yeah.
And treated her
Yuck.
like garbage.
So this is a worthy watch?
Love Actually?
No, the Family Stone.
Have you seen Love Actually, though? Give me the Rotten Tomatoes on Love Actually. Let's see what
Oh
the
my
critics.
God. It's probably 100%.
I
Everybody
doubt
loves
it.
I think I have seen Love Actually.
And I upset some people by saying my opinion.
What are your guesses?
I'm going to say it's a 72%.
Holy crap. 72%.
Are you serious?
Wow.
Are you serious?
Yes, I'm serious. The audience score is 72%.
What about the critics?
The tomato meter is 64%.
Family Stone, I'm looking that up to see what everything is. Family Stone has a 63% audience score and 52% tomato meter.
All right, well, we all agree that movie sucks.
Rotten Tomatoes favors Josh then.
Well, we will brawl.
That's fine. Just
Whatever.
make sure it's on film.
I will.
Hey, and listen, it's okay if you don't go to a holiday party.
Oh, you tell me that now?
No, you all ought to go.
Okay.
We all ought to go.
Why is it okay?
But all right, so get it. You got all these invites, Miss Popularity. Got invited to your neighbor's cousin's friend's Christmas party again. You got the office Christmas party. All these different invites. A new study found that politely declining invitations to holiday parties can be good for your mental health.
Yeah, man.
So here's why it's okay to say no. RSVP no. 77% of Americans have accepted an invitation to an event they didn't really want to go to because it seems rude to say no. But the study found hosts usually don't mind as much as we think.
Yeah.
I think our overinflated egos
Yeah.
are like, if I'm not there, what is the host going to do?
Right.
I had a
Going to
buddy.
spend all night instead of enjoying themselves explaining where Riz is.
I had a buddy ask me a couple months ago, and he said, "Hey, man, you seem to be a lot lighter this year, and some other things. Like, what have you changed? What would you suggest?" Because he was going through some stuff, and I said, "Well, just off the top of my head, I would suggest saying no
Yeah.
more. Start saying no. Like
Well-
this is a point where we're being pulled in 1,000 different directions, and if you say yes to everything, there's nothing left for you, and then you just become a shell of yourself, and
Right.
you just got to go, no, I'm sorry, I
Well,
can't
even-
make it, and
I
I don't
think-
need to explain it."
I mean, that's digging deep into it. Just, man, it's okay if I just stay home.
Yeah. But I'm saying, like, just like the weight off your shoulders of not having to say yes to everything.
Well, people in the study assumed that it would leave, if you said no, it would leave the host disappointed, angry, and less likely to invite you to future events. Not the case. In general, people understand you can't make it to everything, and we majorly overestimate how upset they'll be. They might feel a tad slighted, but they're probably not going to hold it against you.
Now, the they that you're talking about, by the way, let's just get this clear. That is the reasonable, shall we say, majority or half of the population.
I would like to say.
I know plenty of people that are so narcissistic and egotistical or self-centered with their own lives that if you don't participate in whatever it is that they have going on in their lives, you are
Persona non grata.
absolutely insulting them.
Personally?
No, like not even a thought about, oh, maybe you have a large family and a lot of kids and 100 things to take care of, but no, you didn't drop everything for me in this one party or this one thing, and they just write you off. And that's fine.
Yeah, listen, unless it's a work thing, I don't want to force anybody to go to anywhere they don't want to be.
Well, you wanted
I
us
wouldn't-
all to be there last night.
I said unless it's a work thing. The study found saying no to some of those invites can be good for your mental health. It helps you avoid holiday burnout. Mm-hmm. But listen, don't skip everything. Socializing in general is good for your mental health.
Right.
But it's okay to say no to some things.
Yes.
All right?
Totally.
Fine.
On to our next thing. This is about our pets.
All right.
And the fact that Lern did not get her pet, or has not, or will not get her pets anything for Christmas.
Wow.
Bad cat mom.
No, this is the question, actually. And this is making the rounds on the internet. The question is going viral after a woman claims somebody offered her, for real, $200,000 for her dog.
Holy
my.
smokes. Sold.
Oh,
the lady in the
no.
second
No,
row. She's
what
the
are
she's
you
the
talking
nicest 10 I
about?
know.
So that's the question.
No.
That's a,
Would you sell your dog for $200,000? Listen up.
Someone offered us $200K for our puppy.
Now, this woman seems like a wackadoodle.
Yeah, that's what her puppy was.
A wackadoodle?
Yeah,
They're very cute.
very rare.
Listen to the way she refers to her new dog.
Someone offered us $200K for our puppy, and I told my husband absolutely not because I birthed her. Would you guys sell your dogs for $200K? Like, that is my baby. That is my baby. I birthed her. That is
Did she actually birth this dog, or
that's wild.
it's one of these human experiments?
I birthed her.
Maybe she was there when the puppy was born.
Yeah, she pulls the tail.
birthed her. That is my child. Like, there's no money. I would not sell her. But it just got me thinking. I'm like, I wonder if people would have taken that $200K.
Yeah, some would.
$200K.
Yeah.
Nobody offered this gal $200K.
Thank you.
You know what? So my oldest cat, Clover, is a tortoiseshell, and genetically, they're mainly all over the world. They're female. Like, there's a genetic mutation that makes tortoiseshell cats all female.
Whoa.
But if you have the very rarest are a male tortoiseshell cat, and so people will spend $200,000 on a male tortoiseshell cat because they are so rare.
Get
Well,
out
I
of
have
here.
a
$200,000.
my
Damn.
dog is a descendant is the granddaughter of a dog who's worth $100,000. But to stud out, like it's a sport dog. It's
Right.
like a famous sport dog that is an English setter. Like, I mean, that makes tons and tons of money. And to stud out this dog, so I can understand having a dog that's worth $100,000. But
Well, it's got a pedigree.
Right.
Right. If it's got the papers, like my dog has papers and all this crap, and we could have like taken her to sport her out and do all that whole thing. But I don't see her talking about. There's no way this is true. First of all, this is just for the likes and for the spins.
Right. Well, listen, it got me thinking.
but yes,
It's a good question to ask people. Would you sell your dog? If somebody came up to your house right now, knocked on the door and said, I will take radio off your hands for $200,000.
Dude,
Yeah.
that didn't.
give me a week to say goodbye.
You would?
$200,000, man.
Your existing dog, not a puppy that you haven't like
Yes.
spent time
You
with.
bonded with this dog.
I
Your
haven't
kids
thought
have
about this
bonded.
more than 5 seconds, but I'm gonna say an initial reaction for the sake of having an answer right now. Yeah, I'd probably say yeah.
Okay, but wouldn't you say your dog's one of your closest friends or whatever,
Totally.
like family members. So
Totally.
I like with mine. I mean, with Callie, the Australian Shepherd, who is awesome and trained and all that. I've already made my decision. She would want me to sell because I can go buy another one and she'll be freaking cool too, and I'll be able to train in the next one like really good.
Listen, with somebody with such disposable income to just offer $200,000 for a dog, that dog's probably going to a nice place.
Yeah, I'm
secondly-
saying, man,
secondly-
it's gonna be
Decent
awesome.
proposal.
Secondly, what wasn't it? Isn't it?
I made this up for TikTok proposals. What this is?
Yeah, exactly. What's the gal that had her dogs cloned each time? Bette Midler.
Barbara Streisand.
Barbara Streisand. Yeah, and I think it was like $40,000, right? Well, I'm going to take 40 of that 200,000, and I'm going to clone that dog, and I'm going to have another radio in a few months anyway.
Good call.
But their souls are different, dude. Like
Souls are different, dude.
Totally, but I mean,
can't clone souls,
but
man.
I
Would you
know
sell
this
your
is
cats?
I know this is going to
Please.
trigger some people, but I am
No.
of the belief that there is a difference between humans and animals.
Would you keep going? I'm sorry. Keep
No, it's all good. So I'm just saying, like, yes, of course, she is a family member, but she is not my child. She is a family
didn't
member.
birth her?
I did not birth her, and if I did, she's still not my child. And I know people are going to take offense to that, but like, I'm just telling you,
No, man,
I
it's
see
cool.
a difference between humans and animals. And
Radio's laying at home listening right now.
right.
if my
Listen,
dog can
love
do
it.
What
something,
if she goes to her little drawer and just starts packing her bag?
if my dog can do something to benefit my family
I'm
and
going
the
to take
children,
a dump on his pillowcase right now.
I don't know.
and by
Goes to her
doing
toy
so,
box and starts
and
packing up her squeak
she's
toys
going
and
to live
I'm
on
outta
some
here.
giant ranch. I mean, think about who's got that kind of money to buy her.
Where do you draw
That's
the
what I'm saying.
line?
What you mean, where do I draw the line?
Here's what you're doing. First, you're selling off radio for $200,000.
Well, I'm going to haggle
Then
a little. I'll
Robert
probably get
Redford
250 out
shows
of this.
up and says, "I want to sleep with your wife for $1 million."
Well, of
And your
course it's
wife
not.
was like, "That's consensual. I'm cool." Then would you do it?
Hell no. That's
See?
apples and oranges.
I don't know. I feel
That's
like
apples
it's all
and
the same.
I would like
Lasagna.
to quickly, before all the actually emails start pouring in, the male tortoiseshell cat is between $1,000 and $2,000, not $200.
Oh well, whatever.
Your math and my math has not been good this week.
I don't do
Just
math.
putting it out there. I
It's
don't,
still expensive for a cat.
not mad at you.
Thanks.
I'm doing this to save the emails that I'm going to have to read. They're like,
They're very rare, though.
So no.
they are rare. It says they're very, very
It's
rare.
a no.
No, people are rolling their eyes in the back of their skulls right now. But no, I would not. These cats are my little medicines. They make me happy, and my happiness is worth more than $200,000.
Hey. That's quality character. right there, my
Surprisingly,
friend.
I would not.
You would not.
I would not.
Welcome to my island. Yeah, I mean that's good, right? Because you love your dogs.
Well, it's also.
Man.
I don't think I would.
I'm not sure if it's a compare. I'm not sure it's an equal comparison of love.
Bo is 16.
Necessarily. It also has to depend on need.
Yeah. What? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
so-
you're lucky, man.
Now, I love him dearly, but he's 16-year-old puggle. So I was like, $200K. I'm like, you sure? That could be like $100,000 a day. I
Yo.
don't know when this train
Now,
is ending.
listen. If
My
you would
buddy
ask
has
me,
made millions with his pug, so maybe they're going to make millions with him.
If you would have
They're
asked
hurting.
me, if you would have asked me yesterday after the new dog ate an entire roll of toilet paper,
Yep.
She's having a party too, man.
I would have said $10 you could take this dog.
Hey, which one goes first? If they say we'll give you $200,000, sorry, whatever your number is, because I know you have a number. It may not be 200,000, but it's probably some.
I know this one.
It's probably $500,000. Which one's going?
Oh man, probably the new dog.
Okay.
Cat the dog is just would devastate the entire family.
Yeah. I knew that answer before it came out.
So new dog goes.
New dog goes. I love them both dearly. Well, listen. I came home yesterday. My wife had left the gate open to go upstairs, and then our bathroom door open.
They
And
use the
I don't know
bidet.
if you have. I don't know if you have dogs that eat paper or tear up paper, but you see a trail
Oh, yeah.
out of the bathroom. You go, oh, come on, man! And she had gotten
Come
into
on,
one of
man.
the six rolls,
Oh no.
like the 6-pack.
Yeah.
Tore
She got
open
the pack.
tore open the plastic. 5 of the rolls, all shredded.
TP's not going to eat itself.
And then 1 roll's gone, so we assume she ate it.
Oh my
He's going to be
goodness.
pooping out
You're gonna see paper in your yard for a couple of days.
Yeah, it'll be everywhere.
Bo does that too, and I don't know what's up with that. I don't know if it's the scent or the texture, but I feel like when he's throwing a fit, like if I don't feed him at 4 o'clock in the morning, because sometimes I don't want to feed him that early. Like, this is a new thing. I'm not usually up at 4 until I took this job. And I'm like, well, as soon as I get out of bed, he's like, yeah, let's go. Food in the bowl, brother. You know the drill. And I'm like, no, not today. I'll feed you when I get home, whatever. Or Tina will feed him when she wakes up. But sometimes I feel like when he's pissed about not getting fed, he goes in the bathroom and, like, I'll come home and there'll be, like, a trail of toilet paper going into his little dog crate. And he'll just be in there like he had a 9-course meal. And I'm like, I don't know what's up with that.
All right, so you're going to sell radio for $200,000, which is fine.
Which is tough. And by the way, if it was a puppy, get out of here. Of course you would sell it for $200,000. Of course.
Puppies within a week, get out.
Are you out of your mind?
What if you knew that you were selling radio and they were going to eat them?
Oh my God! What is this question?
Oh yeah, then I wouldn't do it.
Okay,
I wouldn't do it.
Scotty selling you dogs?
It's 200. No, yeah, I don't know. That would be very sad. I can't do that. She's too. Well, both my dogs are very, very smart.
Yeah,
they're not worthy of that.
Not going to send them to the dinner table.
There's some dogs I had as a kid that weren't so bright. That'd be fine, but not these two.
For what it's worth, most people in the TikTok comments said they would take the money.
I just put a poll up on our Riz Show Twitter feed. See what our listeners think.
Most people would take the money.
You're doing a deal with this person who clearly is well off. Is probably going to take great care of it, and I'll get to visit radio on this awesome ranch that I'm imagining in Wyoming, and she's going to be chasing birds all damn day. She's going to be in great shape.
You're not going to visit the dog.
Yes, I sure.
They're not going to allow you to visit the dog.
No visitation.
No visitation.
I can afford. Hey, this is my adoption.
No visitation.
There's rules, man.
There's rules.
There's rules.
This is my ridiculous fantasy.
Now, the average owner of a pet spends about $4,800 a year on their pets.
Yeah, I believe it,
$4,800 a year. So a survey examined a year in the life of a pet owner and looked at various factors impacting 2,000 dog and cat owners this year, including finances, and found that these costs come from food, toys, clothes, treats, and health needs.
Dude, I mean, think about, and that's just the direct. Think about the indirect stuff that you're paying for. So, like when we were looking at possibly moving, and of course, where were we looking at moving? Only places with fences. So, like that was going to change even how we bought a house. So think about all the possible indirect things that you're doing just to maintain the life that you're trying to give your pets, especially dogs and things.
$633 average on food, $645 for treats. Then pet owners are also averaging close to $600 on fun items like toys, $585, and clothes for their dogs and cats, $598. Clothes. Health needs are the most expensive costs. $1,200 on vet visits.
Yep. We've had a few of those in the last couple of years. So radio has this advent calendar with like treats in it, and they're like these little iced bones, right? And we keep forgetting like a day or two, and then they'll like stack up, and I'll give them to her. She's almost over it. I told you, this is the weirdest dog ever. I tried to give her 2 bones at the same time yesterday, and she just looked at me like, "Are you kidding me, man? This is too much. Like I don't even want these anymore." So she took it. She took it in kind of her bottom jaw, and she went over to the living room. She put it on the floor and looked at me like, "I'm not going to eat this right now." It's an iced treat, and this dog was like, "Nah, this ain't the time."
The survey found that while half of pet owners said they tried to budget how much they spent on their pet during the year, they're like, "All right, we're going to spend $2,600 for the entire year." The reality of how much they spent is double that. 44% predict they'll spend even more money next year. Almost half of pet owners said their pet went through a major health event this year, but 82% of them were not financially prepared for the cost of it.
Do you guys have pet insurance?
No.
No, man. I wish I did right now.
I wish I did.
Because she's got allergies. Even my goddamn dog has allergies. So she's been like licking a bunch, and we got to give her these pills, and then the pills make her. I'm spending, my water bill has gone up because since she's been on this allergy medicine, she's drinking water constantly.
Yeah.
Man, just looking at some of this stuff that idiots spend on their pets.
Like what?
I'll admit, we were just at the pet store buying roaches for these lizards, and I can't go in a pet store and not go, "Oh, I need to look for something special for radio."
Yeah.
Every single time I'm like, "Oh, does she need another thing that I'm not going to put on her?" Like I got these like a Chiefs sweater thing for her, and I was looking for another sweater. I was like, we don't
Cute.
even put the other one on her.
Somebody spent a whole crap load of money on a birthday party for their dog with neighborhood pets and cakes and DJs and pinatas. Yeah.
What kind of music, I wonder?
I don't know.
I am about ready to buy a
Wait.
$75 A-frame house for Mr. Gray, who's my outdoor stray guy.
That's pretty cool.
And it's on Chewy, and it's 75 bones, dude. And I put some straw in there. I was feeding him this morning at 4 a.m. He was out.
Like an outdoor,
clawing
like
at my window.
doghouse, but for a cat house?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Isn't
See,
that
I
cool?
would do that.
$75. I mean, I'm going to do it. I'm going to buy it for
That's a
myself.
steal.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to do it. Before the show is over, I'm going to shop. Commercial break.
All right, here's another question. Off the pet topic for a second here. Is it cool for somebody to tell their spouse a secret that a friend told them in confidence?
Wait, say it again. Is it
cool for somebody to tell their spouse
Yeah.
a secret that a friend told them in confidence?
Oh, yeah, totally. Tim knows
It's cool.
everything. Everything that I know, Tim knows.
We've actually discussed this a few times because we have no secrets, zero secrets, my wife and I. But I have personal rules where, like, I should not and will not know anything about someone's husband or wife. So, like, if her girlfriends are talking and they're doing girl talk or whatever, like, I don't need to know any of that. That's not.
That's not really the crux of it. The crux of it is if I tell you something,
Yeah.
I'm assuming that you're going to tell Mallory.
Right.
Yeah. Well, yeah. If I remember.
See, that's the
Right?
advantage there.
Because you're a duo.
Yeah, I know.
You're,
Yeah. We are.
And I don't know if that's right or wrong.
right. It's probably wrong.
I don't know if that's the right or wrong thing.
What's that called? It's like what is that called in court?
Spousal agreement.
It's
No.
like the pillow talk clause or something like that. You don't
Yeah,
have
something like that.
Your spouse doesn't have to testify because they just assume you've told them incriminating evidence.
Right. So if you've been in a serious relationship, you've surely struggled with this. Is it acceptable or unacceptable for a person to tell their spouse a secret that a friend or coworker or whatever told them in confidence? Like if your friend robbed a bank and said, "Don't tell anybody," would it be unacceptable to tell your partner? Or unacceptable not to tell them?
Yeah, what's the line?
Well, I don't want to incriminate somebody.
Is it serious relationship or marriage or like where's your line with it?
Right.
I wonder.
I don't know.
You don't have any rules though? I don't know. I don't need to know. I won't know.
I will
somebody
go.
else's
I don't need to
husband.
know this.
Right. Yeah, like I'm sure that
I see where this is going. I don't need to know.
My mindset is when someone tells me something of secret and they don't say, hey, you could tell your wife, then she's not going to know.
Okay.
Like, I just won't say it until they tell me, like, if they don't say it up front, like, yeah, you could tell your wife or whatever, then that's not for her. You know, it's something for you to have. So
I tell Tim things because I want to talk about things.
Yeah, that's me too.
And I know that he's a locked box, so it's not like it's not leaving the two of us. And he does that with me too. Like if there's something kind of scandalous, he
I don't know.
tells
I'll
me,
say
I'm
like, give me the
"Let's talk
juicy
about it."
gossip.
Yeah, let me know. He's got a boys' night coming up on Friday, and
I'm
I'm
sure
like,
he's going to tell you everything.
but then he'll say, "Well, we don't get together and talk about stuff like that." And I go, "What?
That's true.
That's
guys.
true, though.
Guys,
That's true.
We
What's
don't.
wrong with?" I mean,
We're
We're not
should.
interested in.
We're not.
That stuff.
But see, that's a blanketed kind of old thought. I think you guys do talk about stuff, and you just have this kind
No.
of.
It is blanketed for a reason, though. It's like stereotype for a reason because we don't. We get together and we
Yeah.
just enjoy each other's presence. We're not really thinking.
like,
about
I just
anything
found
outside of there.
one of my
Maybe there's not
closest
anything heavy on there.
one of my closest friends that I talk with, often.
Yeah.
I found out something huge that went and happened in his life that was pretty wild this past summer. He never once even brought that up until he just kind of dropped it. Like,
Yeah,
as if
you know
he had
why?
told me.
Because when you hang out, you just want to hang out.
Yeah, you don't want to.
You don't want to bring anything
problems.
heavy.
Sometimes. I mean,
No,
sometimes you guys got
most
heavy
of the
like we know people like he's had friends who affairs have happened and cancer diagnoses and things that are like really heavy. And I mean, it's good to talk about that stuff. And I feel like men, you have this kind of idea that you maybe don't want to emotionally connect because of, I don't know, how weird that is for you. I don't know. But I think it's beautiful when that
Because
happens.
sometimes we so rarely hang out.
No, and we're emotionally connecting. We're just not doing it
Okay.
by talking about others. It's like it's a different
more of
sort
a
of thing.
build-up
And
kinda.
I'll tell you, something changed for me when somebody told me that this guy's kids weren't his. I was like, I can't have this. I can't have this in my head. I don't want this. I need to have like a rule in my head where I'm not finding out about other people's stuff. I don't want that. I don't want to hold that. I don't want to know something that this guy doesn't know about his own kids.
But also, like, have you ever had your wife come home and she has something that she just can't handle?
Oh yeah,
holding,
she knows.
and
she
she's
can
like, I have to
do
just
that.
tell somebody this.
Oh yeah. That's
Like
why.
that's kind of the agreement, though.
That's fine.
right?
Oh yeah,
the
for
agreement.
sure.
I think there's a discretionary clause for me. Like, I assume when I tell someone something, they tell their spouse. That's for my own. That's for my own. Like, hey, if you're going to divulge this information,
I'm assuming
there's probably a good chance it's getting talked about on a pillow.
Right,
tonight.
if I tell
'Cause
you-
married couples are out of stuff to talk about. They have to do this.
If I tell you something, I'm assuming Tina's going to know about it within 2 hours.
Yes, that's not true though. In my house, I have a discretion, and maybe it's an AA thing, but it's like I use discretionary, high discretion. Like if there are things that I will tell her. It's not that I'm keeping anything from her purposefully, but if someone confides in me and I feel like it was a confidential moment, I'm an oak about that kind of stuff. I'm pretty good about like, hey man, if that's, just depends on what it's about. Do you know what I mean? And also you have to be careful with your spouse. I feel like if somebody tells you something personal that may not shine a great light on them, and you tell your spouse, and it's going to change the way they feel about this person that you maybe know better than them, maybe you've been a friend of yours longer, you have a broader swath of
Understanding.
Yeah, of understanding of like, hey, this is a good person that did something that they're not proud of that shared
Also,
it with me.
context is everything.
Context
You know,
really
you
matters.
Can't,
of course,
convey context sometimes.
Sure.
So if you go home and you pull the trigger on everything,
no, you got to have some discretion. You're absolutely correct. And 10% of people said it's always acceptable to tell your spouse something a friend told you in confidence. Another 29% said, it's fine.
Hey, and I don't know if this is true, and I guess I'm kind of asking, but also Learn maybe kind of, I don't know, telling you or educating you in a sense. For me, in my experience, and for me personally, I don't know guys that really talk about their wives. Like, they would I would never say anything bad about my wife ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, besides Mono Tim, I don't know anyone.
To a
That's the
friend,
only one.
I mean, I know some dudes that only bitch about their wife, but for the most part, the people that I hang with and talk about, we would never. None of them would ever say anything bad about their wife or their relationship.
bad.
It's almost like a rule.
I'm just saying, like, talk about. Like, I don't insinuate that talking is always bad. Like, I mean, like, for instance, like, whenever I was leaving Casey and coming over here, Tim obviously was very aware of the situation before it went public. And, he had to use discretion with people in his circle, like, wanting to know about what was going on and whatnot. And so it's like, I think sometimes people are just curious and they like want to know, they want to make sense. And honestly, my last therapy session that we went to, like, the therapist said something that like completely resonated with me, which I want to share, which is like, seek understanding where there's confusion. And I feel like women do that constantly. Like, we're confused about everything. We want to know the ins and outs of everything because we want to understand and like accept maybe. And I don't know if men necessarily use that as a priority when you guys all get together as much.
Now, here's where discretion should also play into it, Rafe and Moon, Scott. You tell your wife something, she may blab it to her hen friends.
That's not true. That's so not true. You take it back. That's a blanketed sexist statement.
Yeah, am I right,
Some
fellas?
may, but not all.
it's an old game of. I mean, there's some truth to that. I think it goes both ways. But anytime you tell anybody something, you have now entrusted that into whoever's in their tree of trust.
For sure. Yeah.
And whoever's in their tree of trust.
I for sure go into that with spouses. But I like my wife knowing that she has like this secret thing on her side as far as her friends. Like, if it has nothing to do with me or any of that kind of stuff, like, I want them to feel confident in their girl talk.
Yeah, I also don't care.
Keep it. Yeah.
Yeah. You do care.
I don't care, and I
Unless
don't want it.
it's juicy.
That's what I'm saying.
Unless
No,
it's juicy.
see,
I don't need to know.
You say that, and then you find out that this guy's kids aren't his.
Well,
and
that's
you're just
juicy.
like, I can't hang
That's
out with
juicy.
you, man.
I want to know that stuff. All right, Lauren, get out the whiteboard.
Okay.
Time to play a game,
Kids
guys.
aren't his.
Dude,
That's juicy.
Whoa.
it was so much weight. It crushed me. And I just felt so sick to my stomach for this.
Next time you couldn't contain yourself, they came over for dinner and go, "Hey man, just wanted to say they're not yours."
Oh,
I just sat there just
Yeah,
like
hit it.
sad.
The kids,
was
kids are
just-
like, both kids drop a fork. What?
I was just always so sad.
Daddy?
Papa.
It made me so sad for the guy.
All right, we're gonna
Yeah.
play. We're gonna play a couple rounds of Think Fast here.
Ooh.
And the other thing is, I should never know that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He doesn't know it. I shouldn't know it. That's why I was like, don't tell me these things. Don't tell me.
I
Nothing.
also got to be like in the mood to hear.
Would you be in the mood to hear that?
Yeah, I'd want to totally know that.
No, I don't
Are
want
you
to
out
know
of your
that
mind?
no more. No.
Those are not his kids. I want to know that. It's awesome.
No,
I mean, not for that. Not for that family.
It's
That's
not
awesome, for me to know.
No,
Yeah.
terrible person.
All right. So there's going to be a couple different categories as far as today's Think Fast goes.
Okay.
And remember, your name is your buzzer, and I am the final judge here. No arguing.
Okay.
The first round is fill in the blank. I'll say blank something or something blank, and you have to fill in the blank. Here we go. Blank Christmas.
Scott.
Scott.
Mary.
Yes.
Very good. Point for Scott.
Stocking blank.
Scott.
Scott.
Stuffing.
Stocking stuffing.
Learn.
Brave.
Learn.
That's the second time.
Stocking hat. Point for learn.
You thought you were first?
Yeah, both times.
You were definitely not the first time.
I don't have any coffee.
Oh no.
Holiday blank.
Moon.
Moon.
Candy.
Oh,
Okay.
fine.
Santa's blank.
Learn.
Brave.
I got learn first.
Coming.
Moon.
Spell it.
COMING. Point for learn.
Either way would have worked, by the way.
Santa's coming.
Oh,
Too
God,
early.
no.
Did you say Santa or
orgasmic.
Santa's?
Santa is.
Santa is.
Oh, okay.
Santa
Comment.
apostrophe.
Thingy.
Santa's.
Snow blank.
Scott.
Scott.
Ball.
Yes.
Oh.
Good first round, Scott.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're on it. You're on the ball.
All right, this next round is called Give Me a D.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Okay.
Actually, we'll
me
call it
an
Give
I.
Me the D.
Yeah.
You don't mean Dallas.
Every answer has to start with a D.
Moon. Dallas.
Question.
Oh, that wasn't a
No
question.
question yet. A historic document starting with a D.
Brave.
Rafe.
Declaration of Independence.
Yes.
Wow, Rafe.
A fun place to go in St. Louis starting with a D.
Learn.
Learn.
DBs.
Oh,
Wow. All right.
a girl group starting with a D.
Moon.
Moon.
The Donnas.
The Donnas.
It's the
2 points for
They were
that.
great in the 2000s.
I'm going to give them 2 points for that one.
2 points
you
for
very
me.
much.
Wow.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Learn to moon or
I was thinking somebody was going to say Destiny's Child, and that's
Me
it.
too.
A mildly insulting name you'd call somebody who's a nerd.
Learn.
Learn.
Doofus.
okay.
That's good.
That's a good one.
what I was
Thought I
gonna
was
say.
going to say something else.
I thought
Did
dork.
you?
I thought
Yeah,
dork was
Dork
the way
would
to
have
go.
been the one. An airline.
Scott.
Moon.
Oh, dang.
Brave.
Dude.
No, you have to say it at the same time. 3, 2, 1.
Delta.
All right, both get a point.
I thought someone froze.
Okay. We're off the D.
Okay.
A holiday nobody really celebrates.
New Year's resolution.
Learn.
Learn.
Valentine's Day.
Scott.
Oh, man.
Arbor Day.
Yes.
I was right.
Celebrate
I
Valentine's
know.
Day.
I'm trying to be cool.
All right. You're snooping through somebody's bathroom. What item would you find that would make you giggle?
Learn.
Brave.
Learn.
Condoms.
What would you have said?
Hemorrhoid cream.
Yeah. Give Rafe a point.
Okay.
Thanks.
You trying to read what's the most distracting sound that would keep you from concentrating?
Rafe.
Rafe.
That Mama Moon sound effect.
Oh, my God.
She's having a great week.
Yeah. She is, dude.
What is something you should do when you get home, but you probably won't?
Learn.
Brave.
It was Learn.
Learn.
Take your shoes off.
You should. You don't take your shoes off?
Sometimes no.
Okay.
Well, you're hard selling some answers today, and I like your style.
Thanks, buddy.
All right, somebody asks you out and you don't want to go. Give me an excuse.
Moon.
Moon.
I don't want to go.
Perfect.
Straight up.
Okay.
That's my excuse.
That just seems like a reason.
Well,
Lern.
maybe I do want to go.
I have a hemorrhoid. I don't want to go.
Okay.
Sorry about
Give her
that.
a point, too. All right. Thank you for volunteering that. All right, final round here. I'm looking for wrong answers only. Wrong answers only. What's the world's most popular sport?
Moon.
Rafe.
Moon.
Tennis.
Okay.
I mean, it's
Serena
pretty
Williams,
popular.
man.
That is wrong.
Who sold a ton of albums last year?
Scott,
Scott.
the 2SG.
That is the wrong answer. Very good, buddy.
A great item for a toddler to play with.
Lern.
I got Rafe.
Fire extinguisher.
I was thinking knife.
Me too.
Ah.
A favorite kind of soup?
Scott,
Scott.
salad.
Salad soup?
Yes.
Okay.
Pretty good, man.
Good for Scott.
Pretty good.
The ideal length of a penis?
Rafe.
Lern.
Rafe.
1/2 of 1 inch.
Michael Rafe.
All right, final score.
Why is that a wrong answer?
Okay. I am in the lead,
too
you
big.
guys. Lern in the lead with 7, Moon with 6, Rafe and King tied at 5.
All right, well, Lern wins.
you.
Congratulations.
Wow, nice.
Nice job.
Oh, we got a lot of stuff to get to today. All right, that's brought to you by Hot Shot Sports Bar and Grill, proud sponsor Team Riz. Visit hotshotsnet.com/Team Riz from the STL. Cammie Harden is our Team Riz today. Cammie is a dedicated Riz Show listener, has been a fan of the point since the 90s, has attended many Riz Show events over the years, including Riz Show Live and Purple Stride. Cammie loves the show, and that we give our listeners a reason to laugh every morning. Appreciates my curmudgeonness, Moon's empathy, Lern's infectious laugh, Rafe's one-liners, and Scott, yep, there you are, your existence.
Oh, that's very
Yeah.
sweet.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
very kind.
Cammie Harden from St. Louis is
go,
our
man.
Team Riz Remember the Day. Get super sweet Team Riz Remember the Day soccer jersey. Get yourself signed up 1057thepoint.com/Team Riz. All right, we'll take our first break of the morning. We'll come back with Crap on Celebrities. It is 6:58 Tuesday. Traffic and weather. Moon coming at you.
Traffic is brought to you by Worldwide Technology Raceway. The biggest race of 2024 is Sunday, June 2nd. Time to lock in those NASCAR Cup Series tickets now at www.raceway.com. We have a left lane blocked due to a static road work incident on 70 westbound at Veterans Memorial Parkway. Also, a left lane blocked due to a static, well, same thing, just on the other side of First Capitol. We also have a right lane blocked due to a static road work incident, 270 eastbound at Lewis and Clark Boulevard. Your point forecast, mostly sunny skies today, high of 51. Right now it's 34 at the Point Studio. Your point forecast is brought to you by CarX Tire and Auto.
All right, Lern, what do you got?
Who's got new eyelids now? Prepare for shots with Anderson and Andy. Kid Rock loves Bud Light again. So many congrats are in order. And the 10 worst rock covers of Christmas songs.
All right, we got that. We got your crappy birthdays. We got the porno birthday and people's least favorite Christmas songs. And what is Missouri's most popular Christmas song?
Oh.
We'll chop it up next. All right, welcome back to the program. Phone number 314-624-3833 or 618-398-3833. The Mick Ultra Studio Cams. 1057thepoint.com/Riz. The socials at RIZZ Show. Your emails. RizShow at 1057thepoint.com. Mystery guest coming up at 8:25. I had to tell somebody, so I told Moon.
Oh, okay.
Because he's going to run and mystery guest will be calling
Well, he told
in.
his wife.
I'm assuming that.
Mallory knows.
I'm assuming that. Because I want Scott to participate in the Let's Guess Who It Is.
Okay.
You guys will be surprised to know that, yes, I did tell her last night.
Okay.
Well, are you going to swap with Scott, or how's this going to work? Because he's
He'll
gonna
just
answer.
run in there and just,
Okay.
I'll see the hotline ring.
So Scott can't
Riz will
answer the
see
phone.
that
No.
hotline ring.
I thought the same thing. Yeah, Scott, when the hotline rings at 8:25, do not pick it up.
Okay.
If you're in there.
Okay.
Even my wife was blown away.
I can't
She was
wait.
like,
Are you serious?
holy cow.
Man.
Yeah.
Merry
All right.
Christmas
Merry
to us.
Christmas
Yeah.
to St. Louis.
Whoa.
Why am I nervous about this?
Also, we will play a holiday version of Do It Bitch. We'll call it Do It Grinch. So, Lern's going to host it.
Yeah, I'm standing for now.
And you have 5 airsoft gun shots coming your way.
I do. I was up all
Later
night worrying
on.
about it. I want everybody to know at midnight I woke up and I had deep anxiety. My heart rate was up, my resting heart rate, and I'm not happy about it.
Yesterday's or last night's 2 Monday Night Football games did not play into the overall
Everyone lost
fast
both
lane,
games, right?
Yeah, fast lane ratio, pick'em challenge score, or even individually here in the studio.
And I want you to know that somebody very high up in this company came to me at the holiday party last night and said, hey, if you need me to intervene with this, I will. And I said, no, I will take these shots. I will
John
take
Kowski.
them. Maybe.
So general manager.
I said, you were my last resort. And I'm not pulling that card yet.
Well, just remember,
Cut my ass up in 2 pieces. John is my last resort.
Hey, just so you know, I'm not shooting the jam. I am not shooting John. I'll shoot anybody else in this building.
There was a very
I'll smoke John.
high up person that came to me and said, if I need to walk in there and take these shots for you, I will.
whoa, in tribute.
In tribute. And I said, no.
I will take these shots for Lern in tribute.
This, yeah, the Hunger Games little. I can't listen.
Kioski comes in and he's got like a bow on his back.
Just remember,
The Mockingjay.
please, you have to make your picks over the break.
I will.
Like, do not forget.
Hey,
Already did.
did we just learn that you can't whistle?
I can't whistle. I whistle through my stupid teeth.
That counts.
You never
That's a
learned
whistle.
like to whistle with your lips.
No,
though?
I got a weird situation. My tongue's weird.
You have a weird situation going on.
I
in
have
your
the
mouth.
tongue from the guy from the people under the stairs. Just imagine that.
What?
No. Like
Wait, what?
people like when you whistle, don't you like curl your tongue up?
What does yours
necessarily.
do?
I don't know. I got like a killer whale tongue. It's a whole thing. We don't need to go into it right now.
Like
it's
a-
a holiday.
Wait, like a fat tongue? Because I got an enormously fat tongue.
Yeah, Moon's got a fat tongue.
I've told you guys this before. I had to get like the top of.
That's a chode tongue, dude.
Yeah, dude, the thing is enormous.
You do have a big old tongue. Wow.
Did you have to get, were you tongue tied as a kid?
No, I mean I did this when I was like 20. My dentist was like, "Hey, do you want me to snip your little doot doot that was on like the tip of my tongue to the bottom of my mouth?" And I said, "All right."
Oh,
I can't lift my like you guys can like. Can you with your big fat tongue? Can you lift it up though and like
Oh,
it's
no.
long?
No.
Lip. See, you can do that. I can't do that.
Do what?
Yeah, my son can't either. He had to get it
Trapped.
clipped.
Yeah.
Really?
I was like
Stick it out.
Free Willy, dude.
My
How
wife
far can
has
you stick
hers
your tongue
clipped
out?
as well.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Whatever.
You know what?
You could do better.
I don't think any of that has to do with
I'm in hell.
Whistling, though. I think you can whistle. We can teach it. We're going to teach you how to
I'll
whistle.
teach you how to, hey,
Hey.
By the middle of
Goals in
2024.
2024.
Yeah.
going to teach you how to whistle. During the holiday season, Christmas music seeps into our daily life. Seemingly every time we step out of the house, we're hearing Christmas music coming from somewhere. Shopping malls, gas stations, the radio, when we're put on hold. Now, for those who love Christmas music, great. But for those who hate it, it becomes seasonal torture. And I can't imagine working in retail and having to hear those Christmas songs on an endless loop.
Yeah, it sucks.
Usually, you know, the store will pay for some service
Yeah.
and they don't mix anything up. It's like always the same order.
Used to be worse. Before the digital stuff, before you had satellite and all that kind of stuff where you could get a playlist up in there, man, when it was like a 5-disc changer or something in the shoe store.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Right.
So
They
bad.
it would be mandatory from headquarters of what you like you had to
Yeah.
replay it all day.
And it would only be 5 discs,
Yeah.
5 Christmas discs. Whereas, like throughout the year, you had 15 to choose from. So at least you were hearing Blessed Union of Souls, once an hour rather than Paul McCartney 4 times an hour.
Did Hot Topic have like alternative?
We did whatever
Christmas?
we wanted.
Oh, PacSun, we had holiday like punk and surfer
Oh, really?
skater music,
I
but I
don't-
got sick of it, dude.
Yeah,
It was
clown-
awful.
Because it's always the same stuff.
Yeah,
Clownvis and I kind of ran it when we were there together.
that's cool.
So, and he was the assistant to the regional manager, I believe.
Right.
So
So you got to pick the tunes.
so we did whatever we wanted. It was great.
All right, so America has spoken. These are their least favorite Christmas songs of all time. Least favorite. And this was a massive poll done. Can anybody? I got the top 10 least favorite Christmas songs of all time.
That Paul McCartney song that everybody.
Paul
hates.
McCartney,
That's 11.
Wonderful Christmas Time is
Yep.
number 9 on the least favorite Christmas songs of all time.
Great.
Is John and Yoko Happy Xmas on there?
Happy Xmas War is over at number 7.
Well, that shouldn't be higher than Paul McCartney's.
This was a massive hundreds of thousands of people weighed in on.
Wow.
They can say Mariah.
Was Last Christmas on
Mariah,
there?
All I Want for Christmas Is You is number one.
Which is funny because that's also the most loved.
Yeah,
So
most
this list is
played,
crap.
right?
That's a good song.
Is Santa Baby on that?
No.
What about Last Christmas?
Last Christmas. No, I'm surprised that did not.
Usually
make it by
people
Wham.
rag on that one.
Is that
That
Wham?
did not. Yeah,
Yeah.
that did not make the top 10.
But it's a
Damn
banger,
rules, dude.
dude.
Silent Night.
Silent Night. Nope.
What's the one that caught all the heat?
Baby, It's Cold Outside.
That's it.
Number 5.
Sexist.
Is it?
I don't know.
No, it's
Is
I
it?
don't listen to
Is
it. My feminism radar doesn't go crazy when
Okay,
it
good.
It's got some Cosby vibes.
It's
If
a
you
little
really
weird.
listen to the lyrics.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
and we've dissected the lyrics on the show
Sure.
before. Listen, it was
If you dissect the lyrics in current context.
in current
Yeah.
context in the whatever the 1950s.
He just wanted to spend the night with a chick. And yeah, it's
That's
weird now,
Baby
but
boo boo, here's some chloroform, girl.
yeah.
What did he say?
Definitely creepy.
Give me some more.
Santa Claus is coming to town.
No.
All right.
Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Yes, that's number 2, the Chipmunk song.
Hey.
Oh, that one's.
I
one
like
I
that
prefer.
song, but I
find
feel
it-
like people don't like that.
Yeah,
No,
I
that
find
song-
it pleasant.
Well,
Chipmunk
you'd think
song,
they
Christmas
wouldn't,
Don't
but
Be Late.
that was one of the songs I was part of the singing with. And
That's probably why
the crowd
I boosted it.
Yeah, the crowd was. It would always lighten. I don't know. They went crazy during that song.
It's a good
So
song.
it was a good song. It works. It's wrong.
Any more?
Yeah.
Can't think of any that are like.
3, 4,
Mary,
6,
did you know?
8, 10. No. There's some big ones, guys.
These are these aren't the obscure ones that we've been ragging on, right?
No, these are big.
They got to be the
Huge
ones that are
songs.
playing over
So
Target.
like White Christmas.
White
something-
Christmas, number 8.
Are you kidding? Okay.
Such a good one.
Jingle Bell Rock.
No. I'll say
Rockin' Around
Feliz
the-
Navidad was number 3.
Oh, come on.
Jose Feliciano.
What about Melody?
Yep.
No, that's a great one.
It is a great one. I don't know.
A lot of these are great ones, but they're
Burl Ives. What does Burl Ives sing?
oh,
A whole bunch.
he's
Have a holly jolly Christmas. That's number 4. Get out of here.
What?
What the
Number
heck?
6, Deck the Halls. Get out of here.
Oh my gosh.
The 12 Days of Christmas should be number 1.
And number 10 is Do You Hear What I Hear? Do you hear what I hear?
A child, born on Christmas Day.
Get out of here.
like
That's a
that.
good one.
Now, on the opposite end,
Wait, do we get them all?
you got them all.
All right.
That's all 10. The most popular Christmas songs from each state. In Missouri, the most popular Christmas song.
Grandma got ran over by a reindeer.
Nope.
Oh,
Baby, it's cold outside.
The most popular Christmas song.
Toby Keith's Christmas in the USA.
No,
Silver bells.
no, it's the most wonderful time of the year.
I love it.
Oh, nice.
That's all. That's Missouri's
That's a good
Christmas song.
Yep, that's a good one.
In Illinois, it's All I Want for Christmas Is You. Kansas, Jingle Bells.
Jingle bells. They're just now hearing it.
Chris, I don't know. Jingle Bells. I don't know what he songs.
Kind of vanilla, huh? Kind of vanilla. Hey, by the way, Dominic the Donkey, not in the top 10 of
Boom.
most hated songs.
Proof it's a great
Heard
song.
it. It's so
Hey.
varied.
You watch your weird tongue.
Sorry.
Today is December the 12th. Back in the day, in the year 1800, 223 years ago, Washington, D.C. was established as the capital of the United States of America.
Speaking of 1800, do you know when Jingle Bells was written?
1876.
It was first published in 1857.
Wow.
Huh, that's all.
Wow,
That was a
song.
good year
Yeah.
for music.
And Kansas is like
It was the 1800s, 1994.
and Kansas is like that's the best one.
Bob Dylan's
That's
first
our
album.
favorite.
We like it.
66 years ago, 1957, Jerry Lee Lewis married his how old year-old cousin?
14.
13.
The killer. Jerry Lee Lewis. Wow.
Jerry Lee Lewis married his 13-year-old cousin, Myra Gale Brown, before his divorce was finalized from his second wife. The scandal nearly ended his career after a reporter in London found out about her age. The moral outrage killed his UK tour, pushed his songs off the radio. Jerry and Myra were together for 13 years until she reached the ripe old age at 26.
I'm out. Yeah.
49 years ago, 1974, guitarist Mick Taylor quits the Rolling Stones after 5 years. When he was, when he joined the band, he was a non-smoking, non-drinking vegetarian. When he left, he was a heroin addict.
Oh.
Ron Wood was later recruited as his replacement. 37 years ago, 1986, the comedy Three Amigos,
Love it.
El Guapo, was released in theaters.
You remember the thing that they did with
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a great movie.
That was awesome.
Look up here.
36 years ago, 1987, Fraggle Rock premieres. 17 years ago, 2006, Peter Boyle dies at the age of 71. He played Frank Barone on Everybody Loves Raymond and the monster in Young Frankenstein.
Yeah. He had an awesome career, man.
And 16 years ago, in 2007, Ike Turner dies of a cocaine overdose at the age of 76.
You guys watched that Tina Turner documentary that came out on HBO
Oh,
last
yeah.
year? Dude, if you haven't watched
Who's
that
it
out
about?
there, it's about Tina. And it's so
I
good.
watched it. It's great.
It is so good.
And what a piece of garbage he was.
He was a piece of garbage, yeah.
Did you see the one, what is it? Was it Ike and Tina was the miniseries
Oh, yeah,
with
yeah, yeah.
Angela Bassett as Tina Turner?
And she couldn't watch it, if you remember in the documentary, because Angela Bassett was so excited.
And she was so good.
And she was so good. But Tina was like, I can't relive
Yeah.
my history like that.
That's what happened back in the day. All right, time to find out what's going on in the world of music and entertainment with your Crap on Celebrities.
And it's brought to you by Bright House Plumbing. Call the best, flush the rest, brighthouseco.com, 636-600-0188. The Golden Globe Award nominations were announced yesterday. The Barbie movie and the final season of HBO's Succession led the way, both receiving 9 nominations each. For movies, Oppenheimer had 8 nods, followed by Killers of the Flower Moon and Poor Things with 7 each. In TV, The Bear and Only Murders in the Building nabbed 5 noms, and the Golden Globes will air on CBS on Sunday, January 7th.
I saw that Selena Gomez was nominated for Best Actress for Only Murders in the Building.
You know how we were talking about Selena Gomez and everybody piled on me last week? My husband said over the weekend, he goes, Selena Gomez doesn't move her mouth when she talks. We were watching her cooking show.
That's what I
That's
said.
what you said. So, and Tim is like nice person. He doesn't usually call
Yeah, she
people
doesn't
out.
move her mouth when she
doesn't move her mouth
Like
when
kind of
she talks.
mumbles her lines.
And I can't look away now. We were trying to watch
from
the
St.
Christmas
Louis?
cooking show. And I was ruined. I just went to bed.
Anybody seen that Killers of a Flower Moon? When does that hit? Something I can watch.
It's on
on
Apple.
Apple.
It's been out.
Yeah, it's out.
what?
3.5 hours.
Wait.
Strap in,
I know.
brother.
I know.
It's half a shift.
You got to rent it
Is it?
still.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Or buy it.
But it is available now.
Yeah,
You don't have to go to the
Oh,
theater.
I didn't know that.
Amanda Bynes revealed that she had plastic surgery on her eyelids, and she said the procedure known as
Eyelidectomy.
cephaloplasty removed the skin folds around the corners of her eyes. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, why, girl? Well, hey, she's loving it. She says her self-confidence is all-time high. The procedure is making her feel better about herself. She says it's one of the greatest things that she's ever done. But if you look at her, you are going to notice that she looks a little different.
I'd like to see a picture. She still has that face tattoo?
The heart?
Yeah.
I believe so.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
I know.
Blepharoplasty?
Yeah,
Weird.
blepharoplasty, eyelid surgery. And I
So-
don't really think she looks that different.
What are they, like, pulled back?
I guess you kind of remove it. So she's got kind of maybe hooded eyes, I guess they call it. And now it's going to be more alive. Like, I'm doing it on
What?
I'm doing it on the webcams right now if you need to see it. She looks okay.
Okay.
All right.
Well, good for her.
Show her to me.
Well, there we go.
Amanda Bynes' new look.
Okay.
Man, that is a big face tattoo.
Oh my gosh! Did it get bigger?
It looks like it got bigger.
Her brows appear to be lifted.
I thought it was a heart, like like where the teardrop thing
No,
goes, like over here. But it's like on the cheek,
And
like,
it's big.
It's big. It's the
Yeah.
size of a quarter.
It looks like she got an eyebrow out of me. They just moved them up about 2 inches. They didn't even touch
Oh
her
my
eyes.
gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh.
I'm not hating on her. I'm just saying.
I hate the tattoo.
Yeah.
that's
Her
interesting.
eyebrows are purple.
Her eyebrows are
But you know
purple.
what? She's had so many like mental health
Yeah.
run-ins, whatever makes her feel good, right? Want her to do all right.
Sure.
If you're having issues, or if you had issues
I feel
yesterday,
bad for you, son.
log into Netflix. Did anybody try to get on Netflix yesterday around 4 p.m.?
I did not. I was at the Christmas party downstairs.
Well, good thing, because it was an entire worldwide outage. Started 4 o'clock.
Is everybody
our
okay?
time. Yeah. I mean, we were all at the party, so we weren't affected. Mark yourself safe. Lasted 3 hours, buddy. what'd you do for those 3 hours? You had nothing to.
Nothing to watch. You switched over to Hulu.
Good news. Another Saw movie is coming down the pipe. Yep. Saw 11 is going to scare up some more bad dreams September 27th of next year. The announcement was made Monday with the Instagram caption, "The game continues."
I never saw one of those movies.
Me neither.
Front to back.
Only the first one I've watched.
Never saw
They're
any.
good, right?
The first one was.
I mean, 11 in.
First one's real
I
good.
hope they're good.
But it's just torturing people, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. They're like playing games with a little puppet guy on a little tricycle.
So it's like cutesy.
So it's kind of cute.
It's just it's like torturing people, right? That's the whole premise
That's
of the
what I
movie.
thought. Puzzles and
Essentially,
torture.
there's slightly more depth than that, but not a ton.
Speaking of depth, after a year of trying a dry broadcast on CNN for New Year's Eve with Anderson Cooper and Andy Cohen, they're going to get toasty again.
Oh, good.
The CNN chief, Chris Leicht, banned on-air drinking during the broadcast last year, and everybody was up in arms because we love to see St. Louis's own Andy Cohen get hammered drunk with his bestie, and so now that guy's gone.
What didn't something happen? Didn't they get like really sloppy one year?
Yeah,
They
they were
did.
really sloppy and they were just
yeah.
kind of flirting with,
There was one of the other guys, Don Lemon. He was also hammered.
Right.
I think they were
And
just
they were like-
flirting with bad drunkenness on air.
Yeah, like a little too
possibilities. Yeah.
Right. Well,
I think the producers were over there with a heart rate of 188 and just going, oh my God, what's about to happen?
that's why I watch, because I'm like, what is going to happen?
What if we kissed right now?
What are your New Year's plans?
Whoa.
I'm going to go to a friend's house and make dinner, have a pajama party.
Pajama Jammy Jam.
Yep.
Moon, what are you doing for New Year's?
Man, I'm hopefully out of state doing nothing.
Out of state.
I just want to
Okay.
go. I need to go.
Raffles,
Don't know.
New Year's plans? Keeping your options open?
Keep it open. That's a new adventure.
Huh.
I could be
Scott?
in Wyoming for all I know.
Yeah, I don't know if we have anything lined up at the moment, so it's kind of nice.
So you're open to doing something? Wanna
Yeah,
hang?
you want to hang?
No, I'm going to be in Florida.
Nah.
Well, I'll come down there. I'll come down there if you pay for it.
Be nice.
Yeah.
Good news, everybody. Kid Rock has finally ended his boycott of Anheuser-Busch and Bud Light.
He was already spotted drinking a Bud Light a couple weeks ago.
He was. The 52-year-old finally is done with shooting cases of beer to get his point across. In a new interview with Tucker Carlson, the American Badass said, quote, "At the end of the day, when you step back and look at it, like, yeah, they deserve a black eye, and they got one. They made a mistake. So do I want to hold their head underwater and drown them because they made a mistake? No, I think they got the message."
So
All
we're
right,
allowed
well-
now to drink it again, huh?
We're now allowed to drink
You can
it.
drink.
Oh,
Kid
yeah,
Rock has
right
given us
on.
permission.
All right.
Shirley Manson of Garbage went off the rails when two ladies started a brawl in the middle of her show recently. There's a very explicit video that we cannot air. I didn't feel like editing out 50 F-bombs today, but you can see it on our blog. Shirley goes off, like in a way that was pretty badass, like in her Scottish accent.
Yeah.
She just ripped these ladies new, and she didn't kick them out, though. Like, you know how most people are like, get them out of here. She was like, you guys get on opposite sides of this venue. She's like, there's enough
Separating you two. You know what she should have done? Like any parent, you guys are holding hands for the rest of this concert.
He had a whole hint.
You're holding hands for the rest of the concert, okay?
Right.
You guys are not mature enough.
That's what she should have done.
Where did this happen?
I think it was like a private, or not a private party, but like a semi-private show.
Somewhere over in the UK?
Yeah.
Bill Gates'
Okay,
house.
so they understood her. Because I can
Yeah.
imagine if she's screaming in a Scottish
Right.
accent
Oh,
somewhere
it's
in
cool to
middle
listen
America,
to.
they'd all, 5,000 people just go, huh?
Was it
What?
during a garbage show? So
It's a garbage
as
show.
Garbage was
Yeah,
playing?
Butch Vig is up there, everybody.
Man, I got to interview her once. Phew.
Could you understand everything?
Gorgeous.
Because that is a gnarly accent sometimes.
I was almost lost in her beauty.
yeah.
Wow. Look at
She's
that.
stunning.
How about that, Rafe, for poetic? She was, first of all,
Pull that.
about a foot taller than me.
Yeah.
And just amazing.
She's tall. She always
like
looks so
5'8"?
short.
I'm also very short.
No. She always looked like really small. Like I thought,
Look up how tall she
I always
is.
thought she was really short.
To me, she was a giant.
What's her name?
Shirley Manson.
Shirley Manson.
Porcelain skin.
Oh, gorgeous, like white skin. She had like bright red lipstick.
Was she really nice
Well,
to you?
she's 1.7 meters.
Oh,
Okay.
that explains
that
it.
Makes sense.
She is realistically closer to 5'8", but she wears a thick heel often.
Right. So she was wearing thick heels. She was with, we were out somewhere, and she was with Billy Corgan. Mm-hmm. It's an odd pairing.
She got prettier with age, it seems, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a fan.
She's a cool chick. I need to go back and listen to all those garbage records. Like sometimes they'll bust them out, like that. What was it? Version 2.0.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a great record.
Is that the one with a Paranoid on it?
Yes.
I think I'm paranoid.
Congrats are due, Andrew
Killed it,
WK.
right? Thank you, guys.
That was
God,
awesome.
is Billy Manson here.
I know. I just started a mosh
You're
pit.
welcome.
Andrew WK and Kat Dennings got married on November 27th. Their photos
What?
are beautiful, okay? Kat Dennings is wearing an Alexander McQueen gown, and Andrew WK, I mean, I love him. He's cool.
Was wearing a dirty white T-shirt.
No, he's like cleaned up.
Dirty white tux.
He might be a clone. You know that rumor. Everybody
Yeah.
thinks
Oh,
Andrew
dude,
And
don't go-
HWK is a clone?
He's for sure a clone.
Bro, I went down a YouTube rabbit hole about Steve Mike. Don't even, just look it up. Look it up, get your bulletin board and your red yarn out, and be ready.
Andrew rules.
Andrew WK,
He's great, man.
conspiracy theory web is strong, brother.
Well, congrats to them.
Man, what a
the hair on him right now is
interesting
incredible.
couple. He played Point Fest one year. It was great.
I know.
Dude, he
I opened for him
he rules.
You did?
at Grove Fest. That was a weird gig.
Grow Fest?
Grove, then the
Oh.
Grove.
Yeah, we used to
Played
play
outside.
We used to play with each other all the time. And did he do the same thing when you played with him? He would stay after and talk to every single
did.
person.
Yeah.
He was a very nice guy.
He would stay till 1 a.m., 2 a.m., just outside the venues, talking to anybody and everybody until the street was empty. And then he'd go back on his bus.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was way back in the day. He played at Pops. This was early 2000s, maybe 2001 or something. And we waited afterwards, and then we wanted to get a picture with him. So yeah, and I'm like, "Is it okay if you hold me?" So he held me in his arms,
Held you, huh?
and we have a picture
hold
together with the. Yeah, he's holding me. It's awesome.
Nice. Yeah, very nice guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very sweet man.
Needs to come back to town. Russell Wilson and his wife Sierra, they welcomed a baby girl to their family, Amora Princess Wilson. She was 9 pounds and 1 ounce. This is Sierra's 4th child and her 3rd with Russell Wilson. And finally, Ultimate Classic Rock has ranked the 10 worst rock covers of Christmas songs. And this is kind of a hard list, so I kind of just want to go through it.
Yeah,
That's all right?
some of these I've never heard of.
Let's start with number 10, which is Bob Dylan. He did this cover of Must Be Santa. This is.
Yeah, I like that.
What about this? Hark the Herald Angels Sing by Weezer.
Okay. I
yeah,
don't,
this is
Number 8, Twisted Sister doing I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus.
Can't wait from the pack.
Okay.
Yeah.
What
they
about
call
this
it
one,
the
Scott?
uninspired, tediously chugging tune feels more like the product of a B-level cover band than one of 80s metal's greatest acts.
yeah. Welcome
my.
to every Christmas song done
Ever
by
made.
Yep.
Anyone.
Anyone.
yeah by any like rock act or any of that kind of stuff.
Well, what about this one? Backdoor Santa by Bon Jovi.
Backdoor Santa.
Whoa.
I want to be your backdoor man.
Hello, Rudolph!
Yo, we're from Jersey. What I get up to?
I don't know this one. All right.
Backdoor Santa.
Killing it so far.
His voice sounds good.
Okay.
His voice.
All right, here we go. Anytime. Bon Jovi coming at you.
Oh, damn. I feel naughty.
Don't love the song, do love the message.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I don't like this.
All right.
It'd be better if the boss did it. Like, this is him
for
trying.
Backdoor Santa for 8 Christmases in a row so far.
Not happening.
All right, let's go to Iggy Pop's version, shirtless, of White Christmas.
Okay.
Group. So it's Steve Kudlow, Bumblefoot, Chris Chaney, and Kenny Aronoff doing Frosty the Snowman.
Okay.
A lot of talent.
It's Chaney from Jane's Addiction. All right, Kenny.
Documentary is incredible. I wish them well. I wish it was someone else singing.
It was like a caveman. I
'Cause
love
He
it.
does.
I was kind of in. If somebody came in and ripped the vocal on that, wouldn't that would have been?
Yeah, 'cause
that
the
would've
music's
been-
great.
Yeah, that would have been sweet.
The arrangement's great.
Yeah.
Lips is the guy that used to work for like the school cafeteria.
I think so, yeah.
Oh.
Yo, that's a heck of a story. If you haven't seen that movie, you got to see that movie.
It was
Yeah.
It's called Anvil, the Story of Anvil.
Yeah, it's,
Have you seen it?
It's a dude. It's
dude.
a real life Spinal Tap, and I, kind of lived some of those moments. And it's sad, it's harsh, but I think a lot of people should watch it.
Did you guys go in 2010 when it was touring and it went to the pageant?
No,
I met those guys.
I'm stoked that they're doing well, and that movie actually was something for them.
Kind of resurged them a little bit.
Rafe, excellent.
It's a real life Spinal Tap.
Okay.
It's excellent. Watch it. Are you watching it?
I'll leave right now.
Right now.
You want me to go home?
Sit down.
One of the few music documentaries
putting it
I've
on
ever
right now.
watched.
All right, let's get to the top 4. So Tiny Tim doing Oh Holy Night.
This is right up Scott's.
Number 3 is Korn's version of Jingle Bells.
Oh, this is kind of ripped. I haven't heard this.
Oh, you haven't heard this?
No, dude.
All right.
These are bands that have huge success, and management and a label and whoever says, "Yo, you'll fulfill part of your contract on a release if you do a Christmas record. This is the perfect time to do it." And the band is so afraid of losing credibility and so afraid of doing something that they just almost caricaturize
This seems like a joke.
the attempt. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Which is.
This is not
So you
real.
think it's this contract fulfillment, and they're kind of
I don't know. I don't know. I'm sure it is for
It
some.
depends on what year this was done.
But I'm just saying, as a young dude, I remember if people would come at us label wise or management and say something like, "You got to do a Christmas record," the first fear is "Oh my God, we'll lose all credibility." Because if somebody that grew up without rock and roll Christmas music, you think that that's not for me. That's for Barry Manilow and that's for
Right.
Mariah Carey, and you know what I mean.
I'm not doing no wimpy Christmas song.
Right, and what I didn't understand even until just a few years ago, that it's a totally different animal. The whole Christmas records and Weezer records
Right.
and all that kind of stuff. It's a different animal. You don't have to be so concerned or overly concerned about credibility and all that and how it sounds. Just deliver a cool, fun sort of thing. But I think a lot of bands, especially of our era, got so afraid of that kind of stuff, of doing something that wasn't my art, bro. It's not my original, and it's not this, and
Lighten
it's not
up,
that.
Francis.
You know what I'm saying? So I think a lot of these bands kind of got caught.
We got
in that
two more
stuff.
on
We
here.
got 2 more. Maroon 5 doing Happy Christmas, War is Over.
And so this is Christmas. And what have you done?
This is perfect for. This is on
Another
brand. And
year over.
it's a cool
A
song.
new one just begun. And so this is Christmas.
This is perfect for this band.
Yeah.
I hope you had fun.
It's not terrible. All right, that's number 2, Maroon 5. All right.
Dude's a good singer, and their fans would love that.
Right.
Hearing him kind of stripped down and broken down, doing a classic, that's great.
Buy my face wash.
And number 1, you
Also a
guys,
good song.
is just John Bon Jovi doing Fairy Tale of New York.
Ouch. That's harsh.
From the legendary producer
fact
Steve
that-
Lillywhite,
Wow.
who hated John Bon Jovi's version so much,
felt the need to make it public.
Right.
to come out and say it. Like, I have nothing to do with this.
Right. Do not let this tarnish my name.
Oh, man, that's wild.
It's not good.
Celebrity celebrating a birthday today. Mayim Bialik is 48. Hank Williams III is 51. Regina Hall is 53. Jennifer Connelly is 53. Eric Schenkman from what band?
Eric
Eric
Schenkman.
Shanks.
The Shankman 5.
Little Miss can't be wrong.
Spin Doctor?
Spin
I
Doctors
would've gotten that one.
is
Benny
60.
Boys.
Sheila E. is 66. Bill Nye, that's Davy Jones from the Pirates of the Caribbean, is 74. Dickie Betts, from a former Allman brother, a guitar player who wrote the hits
a little
Jessica and Rambling Man, is 80. Dionne Warwick is 83. And Connie Francis, 2 first names, is 86
Connie
years
Francis, still alive, huh?
Where the boys are.
Today's porno birthday, which is brought to you by Patricia's, where fun and fantasy meet, is Avie Lee Roth. Not Davy Lee Roth, Avie Lee Roth. All right, today's birthday girl's been in 259 fine films, including After Party Ass Traffic, The Bigs and the Beauties 12, California Hot Oil Wrestling 2, The Last Whorehouse on the Left, the No Silicone Zone, Snowballers, just in time for the holidays.
Yes.
What? It's about walking into Winter Wonderland.
That's
Why?
I bet it is a winter
What?
old. We know,
wonderland.
yeah.
Victoria's Dirty Secret. And who could forget a role in 2004's I Survived a Rodney Blast?
Go Rodney. Wow.
Get a T-shirt or anything?
Yeah.
I survived a Rodney blast and all I got was this awful T-shirt.
Avie Lee Roth is 44 years old. That's your porno birthday. Those are your crappy birthdays, and that was your crap on celebrities. All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back, and we're going to play not Do It, Bitch, but Do It, Grinch. So it's Do It, Bitch, but holiday version. So the Great Wheel will decide the teams. Lern will be hosting today's extravaganza. Moon, you'll have the clock up on the board.
Yes, absolutely.
First, pull up the wheel. We've got some fabulous prizes to give away. We've got Chili Peppers tickets. We got Limp Bizkit tickets. We got St. Louis Blues tickets. And we've got Dropkick Murphys tickets. So the Great Wheel will decide the two teams. Each team will have a gambler and a guesser. The guesser will leave the room. Lern will give the gamblers a Christmas category. The gamblers will go back and forth betting on how many things their teammate will get in that category in 10 seconds. If the gambler thinks the other team overplayed their hand, they'll say, "Do it, Grinch," and Mooners.
Wow.
All right.
Okay, so me and Moon versus Rafe and King Scott. So if you guys
Legends.
want to play along, what team are you going to back? We're going to play best of 5. 314-624-3833 or 618-398-3833. Which team will you back? We'll figure it out all next, and we'll play Do It, Grinch. It's 7:49. It is Tuesday. Traffic and weather. Moon coming at you.
Traffic is brought to you by Worldwide Technology Raceway. The biggest race of 2024 is Sunday, June 2nd. Time to lock in your NASCAR Cup Series tickets now. www.raceway.com. We have severe delays. 270 eastbound between, looks like 255 and Manchester. Average speed is down to about 25 miles an hour. There's also delays 55 northbound between Bayless and Gasconade. Point forecast, mostly sunny skies today. High of 51. Right now it's 34 at the Point Studio. Your Point forecast is brought to you by CarX Tire and Auto.
Back to the program. The Points Holiday Food Drive. What? Moon's handing me notes. I can't read your
I'm
writing.
strategizing, brother.
Oh, okay.
Now you know
We
what
should
that
have
means.
talked about this during the
Now
break.
now you know what that means, right?
Why would you say that?
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay. Okay. Good.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I want to plug the
Back to
Holiday
the
Food
food
Drive.
drive.
Help support this year's Point Holiday Food Drive to benefit Operation Food Search to get your very own Riz Show stocking hat and sticker sheet. So we got a brand new sticker sheet made featuring stickers of all our cartoons and logos, plus some brand new comfy winter stocking hats with the Riz Show logo. Moon's wearing one right now.
They're awesome.
Here it is.
You can make an online donation anytime this December. We'll mail you one or both of them depending on how much you donate. Donate a minimum of $10. Get the Riz Show sticker sheet. Donate a minimum of $40. Get both the sticker sheet and the stocking hat. Get them while supplies last and make that donation to Operation Food Search, 1057thepoint.com. And this year's Holiday Food Drive is courtesy of Bombshell Construction. Yeah. Also, Sunday, December to remember 3 with Glory Pro Wrestling. South Broadway Athletic Club also to benefit Operation Food Broadway Athletic Club.
Cool place either way.
Cool place either way. 1057thepoint.com for all the details on that.
Did you make a special Grinch sound effect for today, or is it still just?
It's still just bitch.
Okay.
Grinch.
In your head, you'll hear Grinch.
Oh, good.
All right, let's give away some stuff. All right, we've got tickets to go see the Red Hot Chili Peppers playing a Point Big Summer Show July 30th at the Hollywood Casino Amphitheater. We've got tickets to go see Limp Bizkit Big Summer Show July 18th at the Amphitheater. We got tickets to go see the Blues take on the Stars Saturday over at Enterprise Center. We got tickets to go see Dropkick Murphys. Special guest Pennywise on February 26th over at the Factory. Not Do It, Bitch, but Do It, Grinch Day. It's a holiday version of Do It, Bitch. Lern will be the host. So it's going to be Team Riz and Moon versus Team Rafe and King, best of 5. We'll see.
I just wrote down my strategy here. Read that.
Oh.
You're a mean one, Mr. Bitch. I don't know why, but I got to reverse it.
What do you think? Do you agree with that strategy?
Yes.
Or would you like to? Okay, great. Then that's the
I
strategy.
hope the strategy
Yes.
is to lose.
Yeah. Easy. This is an easy win today.
All right, let's go to Colton. Who you backing, Colton? Team Riz and Moon or Team Rafe and King?
Well, Moon's my kid's idol, so I'm going to have to go with Riz and Moon.
Okay, Riz and Moon.
I will try. I will try my very best.
Kylie, who are you backing?
I'll go Rafe and Scott.
Rafe
Nice,
and
she wants
Scott.
tickets.
Okay.
Do your children idolize either of us?
Mark. Oh, hi, Mark. Who you backing?
Boy, Riz. Happy birthday.
Thanks, buddy.
Moon and Riz, please.
Okay, Riz and Moon.
Please.
Okay, and Courtney. Who you backing?
Hi, I'm going to do Moon and Riz, please.
Okay.
All right,
Who wants to
so
win?
you and I are playing for Colton, Courtney, and Mark. Kylie's playing, or you guys are playing for Kylie.
Kylie, I promise we're going to leave it all on the field.
All right, do
today.
you want to guess or gamble first?
I don't know. What do you want?
Well, Turn. Why don't you come over?
You picked. I mean, you got picked first, so you go ahead and pick. You're El Capitan.
I will gamble first.
Okay.
You'll be the guesser.
All righty.
We're switching spots.
You're
Okay.
gonna gamble first.
Riz, you said you're going to gamble first. Tree is a Christmas tradition. Eggnog, having eggnog, or candy canes. You only have candy canes during Christmas. A Yule log, mistletoe, an Advent calendar. All are
carols.
Christmas carols are traditions. How many do you think you can guess?
This is a really weird
it's a
abstract
weird
category,
category.
because they're going to get in their head about what
What it is.
There's going to be some arguing after this.
There will be.
I already tell.
Oh,
It's purposeful why it's the first one.
damn it.
Which is a Christmas tradition.
Yep.
Arguing. Would
Arguing.
that count? Okay.
Yes,
'cause that is a
Festivus.
tradition in my house.
Christmas tradition.
I think King can do 6.
6. All right. What about Moon? How many can he do?
Do it, Grinch.
Do it, Grinch.
Damn.
All right. Let's bring them back in. Cool
Damn.
stuff.
Out the gate.
At the gate.
That was really. That's quick.
Yeah.
This is an easy one then.
All right, you guys. Very good. So,
Just had a sales meeting.
oh, you did. Great.
Yeah.
Well, we got Riz and Moon versus Rafe and King Scott. And King Scott, you are up.
Good.
All right.
That's what
Go.
I like.
Yeah.
Controlling our destiny.
I
Don't
got
get
the
in your head about
timer
it.
ready.
Here we go. Ready
You got
for this?
Don't get in your head
All
about
right.
it.
I want you to tell me in 10 seconds 6 Christmas traditions.
Christmas tree, unwrapping presents or wrapping presents, hanging out with family, eating, singing carols, playing in the snow, building snowmen.
Got it.
You did it.
How many did you do, Rafe? You were counting.
He
did
did
it.
7 or 8.
He did
I like the wrapping
If you count
and
wrapping and
unwrapping.
unwrapping, he did
did it.
8. If you
Yeah,
don't, he did
he did it.
7. Either way.
Point
job,
for King
man.
and Rafe.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good point. Good
Nice
All right.
job, man.
Rafe and Riz out in the halls, please.
Coming up, King Scott.
Yeah, I like
Watch.
it.
This is your time to play this game.
All right.
Good
Right?
point,
Let's
Scott.
do it.
Good point.
This is good.
That was well done.
Thank you.
Don't let him get in your head.
All right.
All right, you guys. Now that the door is closed, welcome to Do It, Grinch. So out of Rafe and Riz, and we're going to start with Moon because Rafe guessed first how many you would pick, King Scott. How many Christmas movies do you think Riz can name in 10 seconds, Moon?
Ooh, Christmas movies.
Examples: Gremlins, Batman Returns, The Nightmare Before Christmas, Elf, Home Alone.
7.
7.
Riz knows his movies and his lead singer names. I want to say 7 because I know Riz can do it.
Okay. And there's a lot of, there's
But
a
I
lot
know,
of periphery.
I know Scott and Rafe are super cocky and super scared all the time. And I know,
Whatever.
and I know,
Really?
and I know that you won't push him to 8. And he's so cocky.
Me too.
All right.
You gonna get
did
on this
good,
board,
man.
or what's happening over here?
Hey.
Hey.
The host is supposed to be.
I'm impartial. I want you to give some
Impartial.
points. I'm wondering where the hell your brain is today.
I didn't do anything. I literally did nothing.
I'm mad about
All
the
right,
shots
boys.
I have to take later. Okay, this isn't you. It's me.
I've literally done nothing.
It's a Baloney Day sweep.
All right, here we go.
Baloney Day miracle.
Round 3 of Do It, Grinch.
Okay.
Guys, I honestly haven't counted, but there's so many different reindeer that Santa will bring into town with the presents, right? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Cletus.
I think
Daryl.
10.
Randy.
There's Randy, the reindeer.
Joe.
How many, and we're going back to Rafe. Rafe, how many reindeer do you think Scott can name from Santa's sleigh?
You know, dude, this was the question that went through my head. I'm like, I wonder if the reindeer are going to be on this.
Will the reindeer make an appearance?
On Donner, on Dasher,
Prancer,
Vixen,
Comet and Vixen,
Vixen, Joey, Donnie.
Blitzen,
Daryl.
Donner,
Little Mo with the
Cupid,
gimpy
Comet,
leg.
Dasher, Vixen, Prancer, Dancer,
Connor,
Rudolph,
Thatcher.
Thatcher.
Thatcher, yeah,
No,
that's my
doesn't
favorite.
count.
On Thatcher, on Aiden, on Caden and Christian. How many are there total?
I think there's 9. I should know this, but
So 9's the max bet.
how many do you think King can name in 10 seconds? And does he
I am
know this
going
song
to
by
say-
heart?
I don't know if he knows the song. But this dude, he is the king of Christmas. I was impressed with the last time. He really didn't freeze up. I feel like he's on it today.
Okay.
The spirit
Out
is
of
in him.
9,
And a 9.
I'm going to stick with the magic number and say 6.
Okay. 6. What about Moon? Do you think he can name 7?
No. No, I don't think so.
All right. Are you saying do it, Grinch?
Do it, Grinch.
Oh, my gosh. Wow. All right. Here we go.
Baby.
Oh, no. Did I make a mistake?
I don't know. All right. This is a tough one. Oh, I think we're good, though.
Okay.
I think we
All
are
right,
good.
Mooners.
How are you doing?
I'm up.
No.
All right.
Don't get in your head.
King Scott.
Dude, if there's ever a day.
Don't talk. No talking.
All right.
No more talking between you two.
It's Christmas.
Scott, the number is 6.
Okay.
Which is really crazy considering it's Christmas and it's been 666 for all of these. It's a little weird. It's a little weird.
That's odd.
I don't know if I like that.
6. In 10 seconds, I need you to name me 6 of Santa's reindeer.
Rudolph. Oh, yeah. Donner, Vixen, Cupid, Blitzen, Comet, Cupid, Dancer, Prancer.
We're good.
Did
Okay.
He got 6.
I was. Why did I started that off
you
in the
could've
worst
pulled me right
spot.
to eight.
I should have started at the top
You
of the
did
song.
Comet, Cupid, Donner.
Why did I go?
You did Dancer, you did Prancer, you did Vixen, and
he
you did
got him.
Rudolph.
Oh, yeah.
You got him.
Well
you got
done,
7.
brother.
Thank you.
7. And that is the Baloney Day sweep.
I didn't even see that.
Home
Congratulations.
Congratulations,
you guys.
Kylie, the only listener who was willing
That's
to bet
right.
on us.
You guys did great.
Because
You guys did good.
her son's favorite.
That's great.
Hey, we need to make a rule though that you can't talk when the people come in. You
Yeah, I
can't- you
shut them
can't-
up.
Well-
you can't say Christmas. You can't say this.
Learn was hurt.
We knew
Yeah,
it was
she was-
Christmas categories.
Well,
listen.
we were actually talking out there. We're
Hey,
like,
hey.
it's been Christmas, and she's going to throw a Halloween thing. at us
Oh,
as a
yeah, yeah.
curveball.
We got to take a break.
Oh,
Hey,
I
that was a
can't
good job,
talk?
Lern.
We'll do the shots.
No. We're saying like
We'll
the.
take our shots, Moon and I, when Lern takes our shots later on in the show.
Well, am I going to do the 50-50?
Yeah, who's doing the thing?
I got to do
we
50-50.
have to take a break.
Oh, don't risk yourself again. I
We
didn't
do
even
have-
think about this.
We do have to
I
take a break.
forgot about it, but we have mystery guests coming up. So
Oh, yeah.
We got to take a break.
Okay.
Mystery guest is going to be at the
Oh no.
at the
Our butts are gonna have to wait.
8:26.
Yeah, at the 8:26 break there. So hit it.
All right. Here comes Moon with your traffic and weather.
Traffic brought to you by Worldwide Technology Raceway. The biggest race of 2024 is Sunday, June 2nd. Time to lock in your NASCAR Cup Series tickets now at www.raceway.com. Lane block due to a stalled vehicle 270 westbound at Dorset. We also have big delays in a right lane block due to stalled vehicle 64 eastbound at Big Bend Boulevard. Your point forecast, mostly sunny skies, high at 51. Right now it's 35 at the Point Studio. Your point forecast is brought to you by CarX Tire and Auto.
All right, so we got a mystery guest going to be calling in any second now.
Nice.
This is awesome.
While we're waiting,
Fighting.
I have something.
yeah, go ahead.
Have you guys noticed, have you ordered anything off of Amazon and it's come in a clear bag? Like not a box?
Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I've seen a lot of my friends complaining because they're buying presents for like family and friends, and the presents are arriving in clear bags.
Yeah.
Or
So everybody could see.
so everybody can see it, and I'm just wondering, like, I don't think that's better for the environment. So I don't know what the reason for Amazon doing clear bags is.
I don't know that it's Amazon as much as it's the companies.
That fulfilled.
I think it's happening a
haven't
lot
seen
with
that.
fast fashion stuff.
Well, I bought a shirt for my stepdad, and all of a sudden it's just in a clear bag on my porch.
It's just got like
so
a
it's
shipping label on it and up on your porch.
Yeah.
Huh.
Interesting.
I think you can hit it's a gift and they'll put it in a box.
Oh, okay.
I think you have
Way
the
to go.
option.
That's on you.
Thanks.
Don't blame Jeff Bezos for this one.
All right, I'll take it back.
But I have
That's,
had that happen
that's
several
on you.
times. I'm assuming it's just like
So he
pick and
doesn't
pull.
hate Christmas then.
Right.
It's one less step at the sorting warehouse to get stuff to you fast, I'm sure.
No, I do love the delivery drivers out there who are going above and beyond,
Yeah.
trying to hide some of the Amazon packages
Sure.
that are clearly labeled what they are inside.
Yeah.
So the person receiving the gift is not tipped off.
Right.
I was just going to say hide the packages because as a city dweller, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
When I come and I see my Amazon box has been like hidden behind our little wicker bench on our porch, somebody took the time to like slide it under there. I'm like, that's dope.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
They hide it in between our doors usually, which I love.
Yeah, that's good. That's good, especially in the city.
Don't just toss it at the top of the steps. Like,
Right.
Or
"Wanna
it's
take
clearly,
me?"
it's clearly visible. You ever see the, there's a, I forgot the guy's name. Have you seen these videos, Moon? Mark Roebler. He's like a, do you ever get your ears on over there? He's an engineer. Oh, sorry, hotline's ringing.
Oh.
But he does the glitter bombs.
Oh, I've seen that. Where people take the
Oh,
packages.
yeah. I have seen that.
Oh, that.
It's great.
and get them in their car.
Yeah, and put them in their car. And
Oh,
the
man.
fart spray and glitter bombs go off.
And there's a camera too, right?
Yeah.
And they're like a live webcam, so you can pick it up.
Yeah, Moon is talking to our mystery guest right now.
This is exciting.
He seems very excited.
Drake.
It's
Thought I
not.
could-
It's
thought I
definitely.
could
It's
get a-
definitely not Drake.
Got a tip of
Is
the
it
hat.
Trent Reznor? Because that would be cool.
It's not Trent Reznor.
Gwen
Is
Stefani.
it?
How do you? Why do you think it's a musical guest?
I don't know. I'm putting my dream. Who do I want to talk to on the phone?
Yeah.
How
Dave
about?
Grohl.
I don't know.
Could be an actor. Could be anybody. All right.
Momoa?
Let's get mystery guest on the phone here. Hello, mystery guest.
Hey, how you doing?
Mystery guest. Are you a musician?
I've been told I am. I suppose so. Sure.
Mystery guest. How many records have you sold?
Total, I'm going to say 12,535,406.
King Scott, would you like to guess who our mystery guest is?
Is this really the one and only?
Only who?
Weird Al Yankovic?
Weird Al Yankovic is on the phone.
I've kept track of your record sales. Gave it away.
Weird Al, King Scott over here is your biggest fan, like in the world. He's got a Weird Al tattoo on his tushy. So I figure, hey, King Scott, the floor is yours.
Really?
Ask Weird Al whatever you want.
Well, one thing, we're already friends. He doesn't know that yet. But I would love to, when next time you come to St. Louis, if we can go and eat some barbecue, or no, not barbecue, a salad,
Yes.
anywhere, would be awesome.
Barbecue salad.
Yeah,
Okay.
barbecue salad. We could do that. We'll put barbecue sauce on the
Salad on the
lettuce.
grill.
It's going to be awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, and then the other thing is, if you ever need a redheaded person to sing a song with you, let me know, because I'd love to.
I always do. So good to know.
All right, perfect.
Scott, have you seen
It's in his
Weird?
rider.
Have you seen Weird, the Al Yankovic story?
Yes, it's stunning. Phenomenal job.
Mr. Yankovic, so tell us what's going on with the movie now.
Well, the movie just came out today in physical media. So if you want a DVD or a Blu-ray or a glorious 4K Ultra HD version, that is now, as we speak, out in the stores, and it comes with a beautiful new transfer, a ton of special features. There's a commentary with myself and the director, Eric Appel. There's a 25-minute feature on all the deleted scenes and interviews and trailers, and it's a beautiful little package, if I do say so myself.
Yeah. And since you've hopped back into the film world, are you going to, any chance of a UHF follow-up?
Well, UHF is out there. If you want a UHF Blu-ray, it's also put out by Shout Factory, who's putting out the new movie.
Yeah. Well, I wonder, are you going to do a second
He's
one?
asking for a sequel.
UHF 2.
Yeah.
You know, I think the whole story got told already. So if
There's other towns,
there's going to be a sequel. I think, you know, if there's going to be a sequel, there should be a sequel to the biopic, because there's never been a sequel for a biopic before.
That's a good call, yes.
Oh, listen, I want to know more about Spatula City. I want to know more about Conan and the Librarian. These are things I want to, those are the stories I want to hear, Al.
Oh, well, that might be a whole separate movie. That might be an option. I think there should be a Conan the Librarian cinematic universe.
Yeah.
Hey, when you listen to modern day music, are you always in your head thinking about parodies?
Yeah, I used to kind of shut off my antenna for a while because I love music and I love just to listen for my own personal pleasure. So I don't always want to have to be going, oh, how can I screw this one up? So I try not to be that person. I try to just like live my life and not always be like wondering like how can I make this about me?
Do you have people nowadays still reaching out, asking you to, hey, parody me?
Yeah, that's been my entire life. I'll run into somebody at a party and they say, how come you haven't done me yet? When are you going to get around to doing me? And and I have to tell them to take a number and wait their turn like everybody else.
That's awesome.
So when you were younger, I mean, Off the Deep End and Dare to Be Stupid, like, and I'm not kidding here, like, changed my life. It made me so much more interested in music. It made me think about music in a completely different way. So when you were doing those records, like throughout the 80s and 90s, was it something where you had this long list of songs and you had to kind of pare it down and figure out, like, what was your process of figuring out what the heck you were going to put on these records?
Well, for the parodies, I would, study the Billboard charts, and I'd figure out what are the biggest songs of the year, and then I'd try to figure out, like, what can I do with them? Like, for any given song, I'd come up with like 100 ideas, and maybe one of those ideas would be good. I don't like to force things if it's not working. If it doesn't have comedic possibilities, I'll have to pass and move on to the next song. So I'm glad that I wasn't on a schedule. Like I didn't have a job working for like a radio station. Like, okay, I have to do a parody every week because sometimes they'd be good and sometimes they wouldn't be so good. So I only put out albums when I felt like, okay, this works for me.
Yeah, well, King Scott here is like 100% starstruck, and I guarantee you're the only name on this planet that could ever starstruck this guy. What is the one name that you've been starstruck by?
Well, I'll tell you, Paul McCartney. I met him like in 1984, and it was a party for him. He just got out his movie, Give My Regards to Broad Street. So he was, it was a big deal. He was in a tux. He was next to his wife, Linda. And I sort of made my way up to him at the party and said, "Oh, Mr. McCartney, hi. I just wanted to say that I'm a big fan." He goes, "Oh, it's Weird Al. Look, honey, it's Weird Al."
The fact that he knew you was, I'm sure, thrilling.
Blew my mind.
All right.
So, and I've met him a couple times since then, but I can't get over, like, he's the one person I just completely lose it over because I'm such a huge fan.
All right, Scott, we got Weird Al for 30 more seconds.
Okay.
Because he's a very, very busy man.
Yes, he is.
Very busy. What do you have your opportunity right now to say
Everything.
whatever to Weird Al?
Yeah, I just want to say thank you so much for being such a hard worker and putting out so many hilarious, amazing songs and movies and TV shows and just being an amazing force of bright light out there in this world and of darkness, and you're one of the shining lights, so I appreciate you, man.
Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you so much. That means a lot to me. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Why am I crying? I don't know. This is so great.
know.
This is so sweet.
Scott's
that you're
dreams have
talking
come
to
true.
him.
Yeah, it has, man.
Weird Al Yankovic, get Weird, the Al Yankovic story, now in physical media. Dude, thank you so much for taking, 5 minutes and chatting and making a little boy's dreams come true.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Take care, guys. Thanks a lot.
There he is,
Thank
Weird Al
you, Al.
Yankovic.
That was awesome. Thank you, man.
Merry
That's
Christmas,
pretty cool.
Scott.
Wow, that is
Even
phenomenal.
the chat's like, this is one of the coolest ratio moments in a long, long time.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, we only could get him for literally, they're like, you have 6 minutes with him.
Yeah, my heart
Yeah.
did race.
Did you think he
When I first heard that, the very first word out of his mouth, I'm like, that's Weird Al.
that is so cool?
Weird Al, man.
Not everybody gets to talk to their idols or their favorite person, so that's so neat.
No, thank you so much, man.
That was a sweet and tender moment that even your erection didn't ruin, and I appreciate that.
Yeah, somebody in the chat's like, I hope he's not wearing sweatpants today at work.
Well, just so you know, Scott, we all knew.
Okay, guys.
Yeah, we
Darn it.
We all knew. We had a
I was hiding.
How fast did you know?
I mean, the very
Right
first
away.
His
word.
voice.
I
Yeah.
just heard him. I was like, dude, that's
I was hoping
gotta
he'd
be.
do a.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I probably would have known that one too. So yeah, no,
Yeah.
that was awesome. Wow.
I said,
That's
sir, one of
really
our
neat.
guys does not know that it's you. He's the biggest fan that you have ever had on this planet.
Yeah.
And we're going to do a little mystery guess. You can play along if you wish. You can do whatever you want, sir. And then put him on
There
hold.
we go.
I got an email 2 weeks ago, and we were sitting in the office, and they're like, Weird Al up, Premiere Network. And I said, do we want Weird Al on the phone? And Riz just slowly turned around and was like, oh my God, we can't tell Scott. So this has been brewing
So
for
you guys
2
really,
weeks.
you two, okay? So
Yeah.
you all, oh, that's fun.
Well, we've known for a
That's
while.
fun.
Yeah.
Nice work, man.
It's a baloney
Just
day
didn't want to
miracle.
tell you. That counts as your Christmas gift, by the
All
way.
right, I appreciate
from
that.
all
I'll
of us.
take it,
From
man.
all-
That
from
is-
all of us.
For the next
Everything's
10
coming
years.
up, Scott, today.
Yeah, man.
Might as well, right? Let's just do something Weird Al. Just one strand, please. Let's do some news.
Oh, yeah. We gonna do some news.
All right, NU News being sponsored by.
Martin Jetco Heating and Air Conditioning, more reliable than your news source.
So, does anybody know the AT&T building downtown St. Louis? So it's the AT&T Tower, downtown St. Louis, 44 stories tall. It's been empty for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to auction today.
Again?
How much you think the starting bid is?
$2 million?
$2.5 million.
That's it? Isn't that the
Is that
tallest building?
So
down
for
there?
the 44-story AT&T building downtown, $2.5 million. And my starting bid.
Should we just all make a bid on it? And
Seems pretty cheap, yes, but man, that thing needs hella work.
Isn't that the tallest building downtown?
yeah.
Hella work.
That's right.
That's
That's what the kids are saying.
hella
Keep it
work.
at
No
100.
cap.
But there's
Keep it at
Hella work.
100.
really cool ideas for this place that I wish would come to life.
Like?
Well, one would be they're going to turn into an apartment complex, but it'll have an indoor park, essentially, like all this crazy stuff, shops on the lower levels, and just it's really cool looking, but I don't know if that's just too...
Well, earlier this year, the building was set to get a $300 million renovation through this company called Avantis Group. So the plans included penthouses, restaurants, a sky lounge, a rooftop pool. Deal fell through.
Aye.
It'd be really great if some just billionaire bought it and then made it into like a shelter.
What I would like to do, I want to buy this
For
place.
homeless people?
Yeah. And
Oh,
then
I see.
We would give people a place to go because they don't have anywhere to go.
Well, I thought it'd be neat to do this where you buy it. This is my goal, is I'm going to buy it, knock out every floor. So that way when you walk in, the ceiling is just the,
It's a big
the top of the... Yeah, it's just a really tall one-room building.
So
I think we need more penthouses and restaurants.
in
Okay.
1986,
All right.
And a rooftop pool. Come on.
Damn it.
it was completed in 1986. The cost was 150 million. So essentially, all the value's gone. So you're buying the property, you're buying the address, and then you're gonna have to sink X amount of money
a
into fixing it, which
gazillion
is
dollars
basi-
into making this thing
Yeah. So if you think about
whatever
it,
you want to be.
it's basically they're buying the address for a couple.
You know what it
million
is?
bucks.
I know, I know Detroit was doing this for a while. They were like, buy a house for $1. So like, here's a piece of property for $1. Do something with it. So that's basically this, like $2.5 million for a giant building in downtown St. Louis. That's $1. Do something
Yeah,
with
because
it.
that lot is worth more than...
So whoever wins the bid for the tower will also get access to more than $80 million in state and federal historic tax credits for redevelopment. So there's incentive there. So we'll see what happens.
Wow.
That thing's going
So the
up for
bid-
bid $2.5 million.
You mentioned like who owns it right now?
Adventus.
Okay, they must have bought it off of this other company. It says the U.S. Bank actually foreclosed on it after AT&T, bailed. They bailed in like 2014, and then they sold it for $4.05 million to a New York-based developer. I
Oh,
guess
maybe
it's-
this Adventus.
Maybe that's who. Maybe
Last
that's,
year they were gonna, and they're out.
Okay.
They were gonna do the renovation, but they're out.
Interesting though, right? I mean,
Yeah, I'm
they'll
curious to see
get
what they're
more
gonna
than
do with it.
$4 million for it, I'm sure.
Oh, I'm sure. Again, at $2.5 million is the starting bid. Artificial intelligence is about as popular as tinsel these days, right?
Dude, it's
So hot right
Crazy
Yes,
fascinating.
AI is so hot right now. But Santa has found a way to harness the power of AI for good. Santa is using robot elves to produce and send messages to kids, possibly for free, with the help of a company called Handwritten, an automated handwriting solutions company. So they offered to help Santa to send out holiday cards, and here's how it works. Parents can put in a good word for their kids by going to handwrittenbysanta.com. And that's
Hand.
HANDWRYTTEN. Handwrittenbysanta.com. Sign up with your email, you get a code. The first 6,000 requests are free, then they'll begin charging a small fee. Then Santa, with the help of AI, will make sure the good kids know how the good kids know that their notes and wish lists have been received. Cards should arrive peppermint scented and containing a sprinkle of lookalike snowflakes with a return address at the North Pole. They recommend placing orders by this Friday. So they get a letter back from Santa through AI. So it seems like life might be easy for child prodigies, right?
It was for me.
With the possible, exception of dating, but that isn't always the case. A 17-year-old kid just became the youngest to pass the California bar exam 4 years ago at age 13. He started high school and simultaneously enrolled in a 4-year program at Northwestern California University School of Law. Here's the moment that Peter Park and his family found out he had passed the bar exam.
Dear Peter Park, the Committee of Bar Examiners of the State Bar of California is pleased to report that you achieved a passing score on the July 2023 California Bar Examination. Congratulations, you may justly be proud of your achievement.
There we go. 17 years old, passed the bar.
Damn.
Because we need another lawyer.
Yeah.
We need more lawyers.
I love justice.
My pastor growing up was 18 and he had graduated with a doctorate in theology. He was one of those
Holy
kids that
smokes.
just skipped everything.
He says, I aspire to become a prosecutor because I am driven by a moral obligation to uphold liberty, equality, and justice in society, which is great, assuming he doesn't end up like this other phenom. A former child prodigy in China is being criticized for sitting around doing nothing in an apartment that his parents pay for, while he criticizes his parents for forcing him on the fast track that bypassed his childhood.
Yeah, you only get one child.
Yeah.
in.
He started
Everybody's got a point.
He started college at 10, was a PhD candidate in applied mathematics at 16, but now he's 28, and he relies on his parents to support him.
Has this kid ever even seen Real Genius? Or no? 'Cause
Probably not.
Seems like it would be a fun time.
He says they owe him. They owe him this because they imposed their dream on him when he was young.
Yeah.
By possibly setting him up
Where he didn't waste time and he got to.
Or
to have
pushing
access
him.
to things.
I mean, have you seen some parents push their kids
Sure, yeah. of
so
course.
hard to do well at school, to overachieve?
Oh yeah.
Of course.
And they
and basically eliminating a lot of their childhood because their parents have it in their head that they need to do this.
Yeah, and they make up for it by doing all sorts of naughty things when they're adults.
Uh-huh.
Like I know a prodigy who she's amazing, and this woman has like her sexual adventurism, we'll just call it, and her drug use is off the chain, man. I don't know. I think she
Sweet.
she completely decided I'll have fun now that I'm
she stripping?
40. No, she's not. She's making bank at her job, but her life is kind of like her personal life is not conventional and it's not healthy and it's kind of sad actually. So,
That's a bummer.
but she's genius and she's doing really well for herself, but she has to
How
get she's in her 40s.
All right, well, take away all the child molestation stuff for Michael Jackson.
Uh-huh.
And they said, why did he act like a kid? Because they said he had no childhood.
Right.
And now that he had the means to, buy the Neverland Ranch and hang out with other kids, like he was living his childhood in his 40s.
Hard to take away the child molestation stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just for like
Just a second.
I think he was also a lot smarter than y'all think he was, or that we typically give him credit for, in the branding of that whole wackadoo guy.
Well, have you heard the whole thing of his real voice?
Dude, not only the real voice thing, but go beyond that and you go to the hyperbaric chamber, the Bubbles the monkey, all these things. Like, he wanted to be P.T. Barnum and like have this control over an image that was so outlandish and so wild that it would be the most famous human on earth.
And you
And
can't
guys,
copy
he
it.
did it. He didn't do it because he was necessarily weird. He did it because he was freaking smart, and he convinced you that he was the weirdest person on earth.
Did you ever watch This Is It, that documentary about the last tour he did? Wild, man. Like, I agree with you, Moon, that he had a genius locked in there with the way he performed and presented himself that
He was also a weird dude.
Dude, he was super weird.
Sure,
You
but
couple that with
he had
that.
control of the branding of how weird you think he actually was.
Yeah.
He was much smarter than he was weird.
I think equally smart and weird. I'm going to go equal weird.
Yeah, I'm going to go with that too. Equally smart and weird.
I think it's just the Elvis Presley thing too. Like, there's no one around him telling him no from a very young age. There were nobody but yes men in Michael Jackson's life.
But he never got to live, he never got to be a kid.
I like how he didn't take a step back, though, and realize he always got to be a kid. He's singing, he's playing, he's not, you just get to have fun. You don't have to.
I do think there's
anything real.
There's some value. There's some credibility in like robbing someone of their childhood. But there's a lot of weird stuff in it.
Yeah.
It's hard to separate the Neverland Ranch as a mechanism for grooming and just say that it was like
He just wanted. He was an.
I didn't get to be a kid.
He was an
You're
adult who wanted
ignorant.
to, yeah.
Yeah,
who
there's
wanted
a
an
little-
amusement park. and
Yeah,
could
you
afford
also
it.
like set up basically a chomo's dream of like
yeah.
a place
Yeah.
to bring kids. So
Where was that voice? Because there was a recording of it. Where was that from?
what are you
It was
talking?
from, wasn't it a podcast or what was that?
I don't remember what it was.
What
It wouldn't have been a podcast.
Michael Jackson using his real voice. See if you could
Yeah.
find it.
Because he's
It's like
Is
talking.
it
deeper?
wildly different?
Yeah, it's a normal.
It was Gilbert Godfrey.
Like they say,
As-
like
as
Michael,
shocking as that.
Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson forgets to put on the fake voice.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And he's like, yeah, blah blah blah.
Come on,
ignorant.
come on.
I was goofing, not
Who
ignorant.
said that?
While you look that up, a sheriff's deputy in Oklahoma City named David DeWitt was arrested on Monday after he assaulted a mail clerk at an adult store called Christie's Toy Box. The clerk told the responding officer that DeWitt and a woman were walking around the store. Every time that the woman wanted something, Officer DeWitt started arguing with her. He would tell her that she didn't need the item because the adult toy was, quote, bigger than him. So it was a jealousy over the fake dongs, basically.
What the hell?
Hey, it's a cool reason to get in the news, man. I'll say that.
Several times he raised his hands as if he was going to backhand her, so the clerk decided to intervene. He told Officer DeWitt to cool it. Officer DeWitt cursed at him and said, "I'm a cop."
The cop you idiot.
Things got more heated when the cop brought a sex toy up to the counter and started arguing with the clerk about the batteries. The cop started punching the clerk in the face and the chest.
Oh my God.
The clerk tossed candies, mints, and a toy at the cop. I can't imagine what's going on there. Dildos flying. DeWitt yelled, "I'm an officer of the law. You don't assault me. I could have you arrested and jailed to where you never get out."
And this is why we need more lawyers. So, great.
Officer DeWitt jumped in his car, sped off. He was actually pulled over for speeding as he was driving away, and it was about to be let go with a warning when the trooper was alerted that he was wanted for assault, taken into custody with that incident. Sheriff says he's on paid leave now.
Any word if he was buzzed?
You have the Michael Jackson real voice?
I don't know. I mean, here's a video that says Michael Jackson's deep voice. I'm not sure.
It's from
One thing in life you must understand. The truth of lust, woman to man. So open the door and you will see. There are no secrets. Make you move, set me free.
Yeah, there's one where he's talking with.
Yeah, there's one
some
where
guys.
he's talking about that. I mean, there's a whole like breakdown of the evolution
But I
of
think
his
he
voice
curses in that one.
from 90s to 2009. Yeah, it's interesting stuff. And again, I don't know what to believe because I think the whole thing was, I mean, the time cruisiest of all cruisiest. From
Just a whole-
from the 80s, the hyperbaric chamber. Remember when the picture leaked and like he sold it to the or he gave it to the National Enquirer
Yeah.
and all that. It was like he sleeps in a hyperbaric chamber and all these different things like that. Was straight out of P.T. Barnum. Like the dude was like obsessed with figuring out how to control the persona and the whole
And this cult
character
of
of it.
personality.
Yes, and he did it from day 2.
Being a genius like that as a child, too, or like a prodigy is tough because I worked with a surgeon who also had her law degree at Carbondale Hospital in the 90s, and she was brilliant. She would like do the New York Times crossword puzzle in like 3 minutes. But it seemed like conversations with people were boring to her. Do you know? And like she was so smart that I'm like, that would be tough as a parent and as a person just to be like, what is the price of being that much smarter than everyone else around you?
That you're bored with everyone.
The conversations are like boring to you. And I could like it wasn't that she was rude. I could just see that like she was completely bored. Like talking to other
skills.
doctors, she'd just be like, yeah.
She's so smart that
She's so
social
smart.
skills she didn't learn.
Yes. It almost like it's almost like you took out of one column to add to the other.
Yeah.
Well, they said the guy with the highest IQ, or the American with the highest IQ, is like some dude living up in Iowa don't want to be a part of nothing. I'm serious. He's sitting in. I'm serious. Like they've tried to talk to this guy, and he's like, yeah, no.
Yeah,
He just
I'm good.
he just wants a simple life.
Yeah, I'm good.
He's kind of a curmudgeon guy. It's him and his wife. He doesn't want nothing to do with anybody.
And one final story. Tell me if this is an overreaction. I'm not sure. And I'd like to get a woman's perspective on it, too.
Oh. Here I am.
A woman in Florida named Sarah Jimenez was arrested for stabbing her boyfriend in the eye, allegedly because he was looking at other women.
It's not a big deal. Don't stab somebody in the eye because you know what? Tim and I have had this conversation before because I love people watching, okay?
Yeah,
and
observing people.
Yes, and it is one of my favorite things to do. I'm genuinely interested in style, and if somebody's cute, I'm not afraid to be like, oh my God, that chick's gorgeous, or oh my God, that dude's hot. And the front half of our relationship, Tim was like, he would get aggravated with me about that. And I finally had to just be like, dude, like, I love you. It looks like I have a wandering eye, but I'm just curious about other people, like ethnography, literally looking at others. And you got it.
Yeah, my wife's a starer, too.
Yeah.
Like, hey, you're making it too obvious.
Right.
Do you get locked in?
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, hey.
Hello.
I'm trying to figure people out.
Yeah.
I look at people all the time. All sexes. I'm looking at everybody. It's not just men.
Is it weird if my wife sits there and just stares and drools at the same time?
That is a little odd, yeah.
Is it okay if I stare and lick my lips? Well,
as long as you're not being weird.
This woman, Sarah, stabbed her boyfriend in the eye. It happened at their house. Technically, she got him in the eyelid, and it wasn't a knife. It was one of their dog's rabies needles.
Whoa.
Oh, man.
Syringe to the eyeball. No
Yep.
thanks.
Well, he won't have rabies in that eye.
Yep.
true.
The guy says they were arguing. He was laying on the couch when his girlfriend jumped him with the needle. She left the house afterwards. Police found her outside sleeping in her car. She told cops the guy's injuries were self-inflicted, charged with aggravated battery. Couple had been together for 8 years.
You got to talk about it. You know, maybe if it bothers you, that's okay too. Your feelings are valid, but talk about it. Like, hey, why are you looking at somebody? Oh, I just like looking at people. I'm not interested, or I'm curious.
I'm just observing humanity.
Seek understanding. It'll free you.
Listen, there's a jealousy thing going on too.
For sure.
Listen, I've said it before. I had a
That's
buddy.
the green monster, baby.
Yeah.
I had a buddy whose wife would not let him look at Maxim magazine.
That's weird. I bought Tim Playboys. He's got 1980s Playboys from a vintage shop in the nightstand. I mean, I love it. Look
Make
at
him look at porn from the 80s. You're like, because you know all those women are old now. If I see anything above 88 in this drawer, mister, you're going down.
You're out. No Pamela.
Give you a rabies shot.
To the eye.
Make you a cyclops.
It's a jealousy and insecurity thing,
It's
too.
an insecurity thing. And hey, I've gotten jealous before. I'm not here to say I haven't. But I've brought it to the attention. I've gone like, hey, you into that person? You love her? You know, and he's, no. Okay, I believe him. It's like, we all have insecurity on some level. Nobody's immune to that. And so, but I feel like where we get a leg up, especially in this business, like I have a communications degree, so does Tim. We have excellent communication in our marriage where we can talk through anything that is bothering us. And what a gift that is. And my God, don't be afraid to bring something up with compassion.
Yep.
Back to you.
Casey on the instant feedback says, guys, you can't really separate the weirdness from the robbed of your childhood thing. The amount of psychological trauma that happens to kids who are forced to grow up that young is insane.
Mm-hmm.
Going back to Michael Jackson, maybe these child prodigies.
Yes, of course, but he knew that.
You could be a
used it
genius
to
and
his
prodigy
advantage.
and still not be mentally or emotionally developed enough to handle the stress.
Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, 'cause he was
we're not discounting that, but we're just not
Yeah,
saying
not
everything
discounting
is
that at all.
And I think he knew that and used it to his advantage. There's a reason that he talked about that stuff. There's a reason, you know.
That dude was way screwed up. He had an abusive dad, was, in show business as a little kid.
Right.
Well,
Essentially being used
the
to get
story
money.
the story was that when because he had such a great range as a kid, that when his voice was changing, his dad was giving him hormone injections.
That's right.
That's the story. I don't know if that was true, but again, you don't know what's true because he's going to continue. He was a master of saying, "Oh yeah, that's a wild one. Let's put that in the story."
Yeah, he was protecting himself in some regard with all that, with all those fronts.
What's real?
Right, you don't know. That's the point.
Well, you know who knows? Jermaine.
Well, that was the other thing I read about
Jermaine
him, too. Like,
knows.
he used to watch his brothers, like, gangbang when he was a kid. Like, he got,
and his dad.
He got exposed to a lot sexually as a kid, too.
All of this may have happened, and none of this may have happened.
That's
I think
his
the
story.
brothers. I think the brothers said it too. Like they were getting groupies.
Yeah.
And Michael was like 10.
Ugh.
Yeah, and then, like, there was, at that time, Joe was, like, making them all sleep in one hotel room, save money. So Michael was, he's a young kid getting exposed. I mean, I think what she's saying is, like, can't separate when nobody said that. We said we can't separate the molestation charges from the holding on to your childhood, like the weirdness of like building a Neverland ranch. It's kind of hard to like put those two things on separate tracks because they kind of one lends itself to the other. Yeah. No one's saying that he didn't have a bad childhood or that didn't definitely contribute to maybe all of his issues. But he a weird dude.
Weird dude. All right, we got to take a break.
Or not?
Yeah, we got to take a break. Sports up next. Lern's got to face the firing squad, and so Moon and I got to face the firing squad too. Okay, right there with you, sister. You gonna cry?
I am. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna look at you and start crying.
That's a smart move, man.
How do we get out of this? All right,
What a
I'm
move.
pulling out everything. I'm gonna cry.
And you got to pull the fire alarm.
I'm gonna pull the fire alarm.
All right, it's 9 o'clock. It's Tuesday. Traffic and weather. Moon coming at you.
Traffic is brought to you by Worldwide Technology Raceway. The biggest race of 2024 is Sunday, June 2nd. Time to lock in your NASCAR Cup Series tickets now at www.raceway.com. We got a lane block due to a stalled vehicle 270 eastbound at 364. There's also a right-hand shoulder block due to a stalled vehicle 64 westbound after Kings Highway. And a right lane block due to a stalled vehicle 44 eastbound at I-27. Whatever the hell it is. That's right by 44. Your point forecast, mostly sunny skies, high of 51. Right now it's 38 at the Point Studio. Your point forecast is brought to you by CarX Tire and Auto.
I mean, pellets?
I mean, I think we're good.
We need at least 7.
I'm just making sure we're good. This gun's
5 for Lern.
Loosey-goosey.
People are wondering why we haven't spun. Don't white knight this. Whose team am I supporting if I'm taking 6 shots today?
Oh, you want to spin?
Yeah.
Why can't we just let it be a Bologna Day miracle?
No. People are bringing it up in the
giving you an
chat.
out.
No. I refuse.
That's
People are telling
very
me I need
noble
to
of you.
toughen up. I represent all women.
That's very noble of you.
We will.
So for Do It Grinch, Lern was the host. Team Rafe and King Scott won. Myself and Moon have to face 1 shot. All right. What if it lands on what?
If it lands on
Scott,
I'm on
she's
Scott's
clear.
team. Yeah.
Okay, if it
If
lands, on Riz.
There we go.
Okay, here we go. Spin it.
Ugh.
There we go.
Oh, you're good.
Oh, you're
good.
safe.
You're good.
Suck
You're
on
safe.
that, everybody. All right. Times, you little turds.
You were
Masochist.
good karma.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
You want to do your shots now?
Yes, I want to get it over with.
Or do you want to wait till after sports is done?
Let's just do it now.
So do a pitch?
Do it, bitch.
Do we have enough? We have enough?
Yeah.
pellets?
I think we're square, and we've got an entire bucket of them right over here.
Do you want
Oh,
Rafe to
good.
hold your hand?
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
And King Scott.
You got to film.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Scott's got a film.
Oh, gosh. Gosh darn it. Mother cuss. All right.
So let Rafe.
Can I use this guy?
Oh, yeah. Here, let me turn that on.
This is because you lost the Pick'em Challenge. This is your 5th loss.
Thank you.
My 5th and final loss. Guys, I will no
That's
longer
it.
be winning or losing for you people.
Hey, we don't need you to win.
Guys, I am feeling really good about the rest of the season for me.
Me too.
Great.
You're
Okay.
gonna crush it.
So, how do you want it done? Do you want
I want you.
you want back and forth?
Yeah, back and forth, and try not to be in the same spot because that's what I've noticed hurts the most.
Okay.
Spread it around, kid.
Spread, and I got a big old cake butt. There's plenty to go.
That's a big cake fart butt. You get
It's a
it.
cake fart butt.
All right.
All right, ready?
Cake fart.
Okay, here we go. 5 shots.
Doesn't hurt at all. You feel no pain. You're made of iron.
2,
Wood.
3,
Oh, that's 1.
Doesn't hurt. Doesn't
They're
hurt.
hard.
One.
Like metal.
1, 2.
You feel no pain.
3. Okay. 2. I'm sorry, it's 2.
1.
You feel nothing. Your ass is made of stone.
3.
You are a marble statue. In
Yeah,
the
you're doing so good.
Coliseum. Whoa, that hit me in the...
4.
Stop
One
hitting me
more.
right
One
in the
more.
jump.
One more.
Go
One
low,
more.
Go low.
Go low.
I
Oh.
totally missed, but
Yes.
that's the shot.
All right.
Did you miss on purpose?
No, I would never miss on purpose. I missed. That's what happens. That's how the cookie crumbles or something.
How do you feel?
Okay.
No, I'm fine. My ass is so numb. I don't know.
After
Did I do
like,
okay
After
placements?
like 4.
You
well,
did.
we're up now.
Good.
You did good, Moon.
Give him the
Oh, we're out of bullets.
Are we out of bullets? Oh, damn it. Learn.
What?
You get to shoot now.
Okay,
All right,
good.
here you go.
All right.
Yeah, I would cock it upside down.
Moon and I got to get shot.
Okay.
Your time has come. I will
Let me pull out my pantaloons.
I forgot.
All right. Get your little sag ass over there.
Sag ass. It's toy.
Stick it out.
3.
Oh, I like the way she. Oh! Dang!
Was that Death Star?
That was a good shot. Nice job. Look at that.
All of a sudden.
Oh, baby.
What?
Nice
job.
Oh, that's some
Dude.
heat, baby. Oh, that's some heat.
Hey, can I say? Can I just say?
That's a heat.
And I'm not trying to kiss ass because it's sore.
Yeah.
She wasted no time dispensing with you guys. That was good. That was,
There was no
for
countdown
someone
or
that
anything.
like I know she's from Southern Illinois, but I was like, oh, she's probably gonna fiddle with the gun a bit and try to figure. No, she had a methodology and she got both of you guys.
Oh,
good.
That's how you get over a butt pain very quickly.
I'm a right cheek queen.
I feel like you hit a bone.
Oh, yeah, you went
something
high,
is
too.
So wrong.
Really?
Like high
what the
inside.
hell was
You
that?
popped a zit.
Did you put a rock in there? What was that?
Yeah, these were like extra hard.
I still
What
can't feel my
happened?
cheeks either, so
Oh
this
my
is great.
Feel them. It's all I feel. I've got no soul. I've got nothing left. All I feel is
I don't know
pain.
what happened there. Like, I
loaded it
felt
up
no
with-
pain with that gun like I
Has
just
it
felt.
been that long? I haven't lost in this thing.
I feel like her anger channeled through the weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It did.
She had an unorthodox style where she also leaned it out way in front of her. Which
Was
I
that
was like,
point
oh.
blank? Did she sneak up? Let me see the video. I
got-
feel like it was
the bullet
point
was a
blank.
little
She
closer
tripped.
than
It's
normal.
okay.
God.
Holy
The shot.
Sorry.
I mean,
crapola.
she
I'm
pulled the
sorry.
trigger before the line, even though she was jumping towards.
That's
it.
awesome.
My ankle hurts. My entire right leg feels like it was just
Also-
taken off of my body.
My butt feels so hot right now. Like I feel like hot
It
heat.
is.
Yeah.
Well, the
Like-
question is, Rafe, how's your butt feel?
Feels pretty
Oh,
good.
shut
Yeah,
Oh,
mine
you
too,
guys.
man. This is great.
I actually did take some shrapnel off of Lern. Lern's booty through some shrapnel.
Thank God you have a helmet on.
All right. Sports.
Sports presented by DraftKings, the casino queen. Think you know football? Bet on it at DraftKings, the casino queen sportbook.
I really did feel the anger with that pellet. Damn, dude.
Yeah, man.
I was shot like 5 times
Real
2
force.
weeks ago, and it hurts more now with the one shot.
You prayed some devil bullet into that thing.
There
I'll
is
tell
something about like your butt does go numb once like after 1 or 2.
Yeah.
So that's nice.
That's called shock.
Yeah, I'm in shock.
She went full William Wallace after the third one, where she just cried freedom and was not giving it any more pain screams to you guys. And I was like,
We didn't get
I'm
dressed
here
up
for it.
for nothing.
It's scary now.
With training camps opening in less than a month, roster building started yesterday. Teams already have to make preliminary steps, picking up options or declining options and making decisions on who to re-sign. This is all in the MLS, but bringing players from other teams has already begun. The waiver period opens this afternoon. The teams can start signing free agents tomorrow, and the MLS League's re-entry draft, in which teams can select players who have been released are not yet eligible for free agency. That happens. Tomorrow, MLS Super Draft of college players happens next Tuesday. City SC has one trade to go. Sources have confirmed with the Post that the team will acquire defensive midfielder Chris Durkin from DC United for attacking midfielder Jared Stroud.
Durkin.
I'm bummed to see him go, and defender Lucas Bartlett, and $300,000 of general allocation
I
money.
barely got to know the guy.
Yeah.
Bye.
I had my money on Ohtani coming here, and he didn't.
No, he didn't.
For sure they're gonna get him.
Let's see. Also, still to come next month is the winter transfer window in which teams can sign players from other leagues around the world. MLS teams automatically are given 8 international spots. Beyond that, additional spots have to be acquired from other teams. City SC at the moment has 8 international players and doesn't need to acquire any. The Cardinals finalized their major league coaching staff for 2024 under third-year manager Oliver Marmol. With the promotion of 2 members of the organization into assistant coaching positions happened yesterday afternoon, including the addition of former Cardinals relief pitcher Dean. Is it Kiekhaefer?
Sure.
Kiekhaefer? Yeah, I'll say Kiekhaefer.
I think it's the milk, too.
10 members of last year's coaching staff will return, including hitting coach Turner Ward and pitching coach Dusty Blake. Nobody won yesterday. We all had both losing teams in the NFL pick'em.
Wow,
so
we did good.
So it stayed with Riz leading with 8, King Scott 7, Moon 7, Rafe 5, and Lern lost with 4. But we did tie. Tie, which leaves us at 4, 7, and 3, I believe.
Yeah.
Weird.
We need to win out,
football.
guys.
It is a weird year, and had they not been
Jeez.
able to change their scores early in the season, it would be a completely different ball game, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I'm Moon, and that's your sports because doing the bull dance, feeling the flow. Ouch. Ouch.
All right, so we talked about this before the show, this Shohei Ohtani deal.
Mm-hmm.
So Shohei Ohtani was, the guy to sign.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. This offseason. Signed with the Dodgers for $700 million. And we found out how the deal was structured, and it's wild. Did you hear this, Scott?
I saw a headline that it's
wait
really
till you hear
weird, and
Wait till you hear this.
I didn't dive into it.
It's brilliant for both of them.
So, yeah, $700 million is by far the richest in the history of North American professional sports. $700 million, 10 years. The majority of the contract will come in deferred money.
Unprecedented deferrals.
Meaning?
Remember Bobby Bonilla? We talk about the thing where he gets a million. This is Bobby Bonilla times 300,000.
Oh, my gosh.
So he will only take $2.5 million a year for the 10 years. The rest of the $680 million will be paid to him between 2034 and 2043. So he's deferring 97% of his contract.
Why do you think he would do that? Scott.
Oh, man, that's a tough one to figure out why he would not want that up front.
Now, he's not crying poor. He makes about $45 million
in endorsements
and stuff.
Yeah,
so it's not like he's not crying poor here.
I think he wants to win a World Series, and I think he's actually a team player, and the Dodgers scored big because this guy seems like the kind of guy that's going to really pour into a team and make them turn into something
It was part of the
special.
deal so the Dodgers can spend the rest of the cap and more money.
Yeah.
Stacking.
Dude, that's
stacking it.
good job, Dodgers.
Okay,
man.
good job. But at the same time,
Wow.
man, is that okay?
Yeah, and is there any guarantee he ever gets any of that if he retires early?
I think baseball contracts for the most part are guaranteed stuff as long as he's a part of it.
They said this is probably one of the greatest deals a team has ever signed.
Yeah,
I'm happy for him.
As far as
I really
benefits
am.
for the team.
Think about it this way. They have a guy who now is locked in for 10 years. They can build a team around him.
They really have two guys because that's a 2-for-1 player. You have a starting ace pitcher
Right, yeah, good point.
and a guy that hits
Well,
40
he's
plus
had
home runs.
surgery.
They may not pitch.
He may not
standards in.
pitch.
By the way, there is no interest. There's no interest payments with their deferred money. So, $60 million in 15 years is going to be drastically less than $60 million right now.
And he's doing that in L.A. too.
So the Dodgers will have inflation on their side and all of that.
Could this also work out to his advantage if he's not working in L.A. at that time and he lives in a tax-free kind of?
I
wonder if
that's an interesting.
But all I know is that much like the Cardinals, the Dodgers have one of those supposed clubhouses that's full of just amazing people, and I'm very excited. That's good.
Brilliant move on both their parts. Awesome
Kershaw,
compromise.
you're gonna get another ring, but
But is that okay? Is that okay?
I want him to get
to let
rings.
sports do this kind of stuff,
Yeah, I
and
don't
then
know.
stack these teams with guys that they're going to pay decades for.
and the bigger markets could do it, like New York and L.A. and
our deal with the new pitcher,
Sonny Gray.
yeah, it's kind of a wild one too because he's only getting was it 8 or 10 up front?
Bucks.
Yeah, $bucks.
He's got a
very
Lions
much.
choice meal
Yeah.
up front.
Yeah, he
Give
gets
me
a free
$10,
meal.
man.
Lion's choice.
But a
Fred
lot
Bird's gonna
later.
get a picture with him too. It's pretty cool.
But it also, I would imagine that's a win now mentality. That's like we're going for the rings now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because in 2034, that organization's broke. That organization is going to have a fire sale. They're going to have to. Even if they're successful,
They're trying to be the new
there's
Yankees,
still going to be a salary cap.
but
and-
people are going to want to play for them.
I'm reading they're also
No matter
saying
what.
that just his name alone is worth $75 to $95 million for a team.
Yeah.
As far as bringing in revenue.
They better start investing it because they're going to be paying it out in 2043, guys. 2043, this guy's he's deferring $680 million.
Is there a market share on like merch in the MLB like there is in the NFL? What I mean is like all the
think they own
Ohtani
it.
jerseys that will sell overseas. Do the Dodgers get that, or is that like split up between all of?
I think they buy your name.
Oh,
I
really?
think they buy your name.
There's probably a lot of money in that.
You're saying like single entity ownership, like the MLS?
Like his Dodger jersey, when it gets bought in Japan, and
I mean, it's gonna go like crazy worldwide.
it's going to be huge worldwide.
Because we traveled overseas, and I was shocked at how many stores, even in Japan and England, and especially Canada, there would always be a Molina or Pujols jersey in the window of like all these sports stores all over the world. Those guys were selling like crazy.
Listen, we got to take a break.
Pretty
We're
cool.
going to come back and we'll read some of your emails. We got time for maybe one or two. One or two emails. But that's a crazy deal. I was blown away by the deferred payments.
Yeah.
And it's akin to the Bobby Bonilla deal, who I think he's got another 12 years.
Yeah.
You know who
but
also
that's
has
only
that
$1
deal?
million.
You know what?
$1.2 million. Ken Griffey Jr. has that deal.
Oh, I didn't know
He's
that.
working off.
No
Hey,
way.
He gets paid for the 2 years.
I'll talk with Tommy. I'll do the same kind of
Yeah,
thing for
take the
600 mil
payments.
or whatever.
922. Tuesday, traffic and weather. Moon coming at you.
Traffic is brought to you by Worldwide Technology Raceway. The biggest race of 2024 is Sunday, June 2nd. Time to lock in your NASCAR Cup Series tickets now at www.raceway.com. We got a right lane blocked due to a stalled vehicle, 44 eastbound at that 27 exit right there, just off of 270. There's also a lot of delays. 64 eastbound between 170 and Skinker, average speed down to 20 miles an hour. Your point forecast, mostly sunny skies, high of 51. Right now it's 41 at the Point Studio. Your point forecast is brought to you by CarX Tire and Auto.
Okay. Boy, what an eventful day, huh?
Incredible day.
Yes, indeed.
Incredible. I mean, we had Weird Al. Scott spoke to his hero. Lern got shot 5 times. We played Do It Grinch. I got shot.
Yeah.
Moon got shot.
Some for everybody on this
Still
show.
hurts.
Yep.
King Scott nailed 2 categories
Nailed them.
in Do It Grinch.
Dude.
Above and
wild.
beyond.
Yeah,
This is your day, buddy.
It really
Made the
is
over.
my day. I get it now. I'll take it. Thank
This
you.
day, hey.
Never had one of these. I
You're
get
like
it now.
I haven't,
glowing.
man.
It's beautiful. Oh,
Feels good.
Yes.
That's you, buddy.
Thank you. I love you guys.
I love you
Seriously,
too.
thank you all.
You got hammered at the Christmas party last night?
Yeah.
Not even hungover?
That's the podcast title. It's King Scott's Day.
It's King Scott's Day.
King Scott plus Weird Al forever.
Yeah. Yeah, it's King Scott's Day with Weird Al.
Yeah, King Scott did cocaine for the first time yesterday.
He did?
Yeah,
Oh, I
at the
missed
Christmas
it.
party?
Dang, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What a 24 hours.
Yeah.
That was very fun. It was
He's
good.
still up.
Yeah.
I will say that I'm starting to feel the effects of the Christmas party. Like, it's 9:32. Like, this is taking forever today. I don't know what to do with myself.
Well, how about some emails?
Yes.
Let's get to some emails.
All right.
The people,
Okay.
their voices, their questions, and what have you. Moon,
Good morning, everyone.
hello.
I wanted to thank you for the awesome show on Saturday. It was my kids' first concert, and they had a blast. My daughter was excited to see Riz and meet Moon. She was sad not to see Lern. We'll definitely be going next year, and others. 3 out of 5 stars, Sean and family. Thank you. Thank you for coming. It was so fun. Here's the next one.
Nice to be seen.
If you're still looking for a new punishment challenge for the show, make your resolutions your game. First to break their resolution receives a punishment. Second person, a worse punishment, and so on.
I will tell you right now, I think no drinking during the week. No drinking on a school night.
That's your resolution?
Resolution?
Your resolution.
I think that's my resolution.
Should we do that? We all have to make some sort of resolution that's on the punishment board.
Okay. Just one.
We'll pick a punishment. Well, we can do more.
That's a good one.
I like this.
It's like the contest, but like big.
Well, I'm going to have a problem because I said no dairy in 2024, and then a lot of
You
people
didn't lock it
emailed.
in.
I didn't, but some people are saying, hey, you can't have your Filet-O-Fish then because the breading has dairy in it.
Oh, did
So
I?
the fries.
Yeah, everything.
What am I going to do?
The fries have dairy?
That's what somebody emailed in. That
I
I don't know. How
I
that's
swear to
working.
God, it's in our email
potatoes come
somewhere.
from.
Well,
I know that's
just
what the
because
email
it's in
said.
the
I don't know.
email.
and I
They're
asked,
saying they work at McDonald's and that there's some sort of dairy product in the batter of the
I
fries.
worked at McDonald's.
butter, maybe.
Well,
I was in the service.
well, griddle
Okay.
me this because
Well,
I
how
asked
you didn't know?
Scott.
Griddle me.
Like, if I do that, that means I'm going to need, if I have my Filet-O-Fish on December 31st, do
well,
I
then
get
you
a pass?
then you broke this year's resolution.
Right, that's what I mean. So
and who
then-
are you?
Who am I?
See, I think we need, from here on out, on New Year's Eve, we need to have 60 minutes of no time taking.
Yeah.
So once it hits midnight, it stays that way for a full 60 minutes, and then it goes to 12:01, all that after 60 minutes. But that way you can have
Like Fat
your
Tuesday?
yeah, because your like I didn't have anything for that year, but I'm gonna have like now I can have it this year, and then I won't have it another year. That kind of deal.
Seems like a dangerous hour. I would not. I would not
like
like,
this.
to be
Hey,
around
just so you know,
people.
Corey from DB's checking in saying, you stop drinking, I stop listening.
Oh.
I think I need to come up with a new resolution.
He'll break that resolution in 3 hours.
Heads up, United States McDonald's French fries do contain milk. What?
I'm so upset.
Dude, I had to
What?
give up. I
Why?
had to give up eggs because the prostate stuff, and they're making stop signs out of eggs. Eggs and dairy are in everything, guys. You have to start asking. You
onions.
start reading stuff. You're just like, damn, dude.
What?
Earth is eggs.
Why? Why? How do the fries have milk?
So mad.
There's milk everywhere.
So this I mean, if I do no dairy, then I'm not going to have a Filet-O-Fish for like another year, and I'm going to lose my mind.
Which this is funny. You know how
gotta
fries,
have like a little window.
yeah.
you know,
Hate yourself.
people do the fries
No.
and ice cream. It makes
Life
sense.
is short, bud.
No.
What
Well,
do you mean to give yourself a window? You got to go.
Yeah, if she hasn't had a fillet of fish in a year and she's kept that resolution, she should get to have. If she's gonna go no dairy, she should at least have like the the week of the 1st through the 7th.
Oh my
Just
God!
go ham on
No,
McDonald's.
I have it. Next year is a leap year, so we get an extra day. So I should be able to take the first day of the new year and use that to do whatever the hell I want.
There you go.
So
because
the first
we
day
get
is
the
fine.
extra day. Yes,
Here.
But then you're cutting out your McDonald's again.
true.
Wait, next year's a leap year?
Yep.
Oh, I just made my calendar yesterday. I spent all
Yeah,
day
sorry, buddy. I should have
Gotta
told
redo
you.
most of it.
Warning. We allow
Are we
warning.
down with this? Like some sort of resolution punishment thing? Because we love hurting
Yes.
ourselves? Okay.
We love to torture ourselves on this show.
And by the way, we will be announcing a big contest for the show come January.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
A lot of new cool stuff right around
Yeah.
the corner.
Yeah. I'm blown away that McDonald's.
Fries are milky.
But think about it. You dip them
milky
in
fries.
ice
Milk
cream.
fries.
People like doing that.
Dip them in ice cream after they're done.
Yeah, but I mean, it makes sense why they pair so nicely. It already has milk in it.
Milky fries.
All right. One more.
Which I
One
guess-
more?
One more.
Well, okay, what I would like to do at every email segment is an entertainment segment because we get so many emails. I mean, we talk about, crap on celebrities is a huge part
Yeah.
of the show, and we talk about movies and shows, and that's one of our favorite things. An entertainment review email today. Hey, friends, y'all are awesome. Quick question for up for debate that I'm having with my friends, calling back to your conversation last week about the Die Hard movies. Pick one. Better action franchise from the 80s or 90s. Lethal Weapon or Die Hard? Typically, I'd say Lethal Weapon all day, but Hulu has the Die Hard movies right now, so I'd start rewatching them, and I forgot how
I don't
good they
really
are.
know many of the Lethal Weapon movies.
And I
I
do.
know the Die Hard franchise pretty well. Although Die Hard 2, the one where they're at the airport, I don't know that one well. I know 1 and 3.
And 3. 3 is...
3 is great.
With a Vengeance is one of my favorite movies ever, so I have to pick Die Hard as a
So
better
best
franchise.
action franchise of the 80s?
Yep. Best action franchise of the 80s and of the 90s.
But only the ones that. Oh, so all of them.
Yeah, these are two separate questions.
Oh, okay.
I picked Die Hard in that head-to-head, and for best action franchise of the 80s, I say Back to the Future.
I mean, dude, Terminator?
Yeah.
Wait.
Terminator.
Is this a head-to-head or all in? What are we being asked?
Two questions. Lethal Weapon or Die Hard?
Lethal Weapon.
And
Only because Die Hard 2 was not great, and the 4th Die Hard and the 5th Die Hard were not great.
There's been 5.
Dude, Indiana Jones.
Back to the Future.
Oh, shoot.
Wow. Yeah.
I might pick Indiana Jones for the best. Oh, man, it's a tie between that and Back to the Future, man.
Dang,
Ooh,
that's tough.
Ooh, I don't know which one to pick.
Ooh.
You know what we're doing over the break? Back to the Future is playing at the Stiefel with like the symphony, and we got tickets to it.
Oh,
And I
that
can't
sounds
wait.
awesome.
It's really cool.
I don't know, man. I think I'm going to go Indiana Jones.
Dang.
What about Star Wars?
I consider that, since it started in the 70s, I consider that as 70s.
Okay.
I think I'm going to take that out. Take that
Just the 80s?
80s, 90s.
out. 80s and 90s.
You got the Batmans too.
Oh,
I don't know.
yeah.
You also
Ooh.
have all of the horror franchises, dude.
Right.
The Batmans.
Freddy.
Friday the 13th and Freddy.
What about
Child's Play.
Rambo?
This is just action franchise.
Rambo.
Rambo.
Because that's 70s, the first one, right? Or was that 80s?
Charlie's Angel.
Rambo?
Terminator has a run there,
Charlie's
but
Angel, Feel
ta-
Full
ta-
Charlie's
Throttle.
Singular Angel.
talk about ruining itself. Terminator, I mean, that Rise of the Machines one was just poo-poos.
Yeah.
I actually thought that movie had. I wish they'd have stuck with it. I'd like to see where it was going.
Is that the Christian Bale one?
Yeah.
No,
I thought he
no,
was
no.
a great John.
I'm not talking about that one.
Oh,
Kill
the-
Bill.
I'm talking about
too.
the other one.
The one with the chick.
The one with the
Oh,
gal.
I was thinking of Salvation.
Genesis. Was it
Salvation was
Genesis?
fine. No, Genesis was later. That was like 10 years ago. The one in like 97 or whatever the heck it
Yeah,
was.
with Rose
Some-
McGowan.
I don't even know. I know what the guy's face looks like, but it's like Mr. Generic. What's his name? I don't even know his name, but that movie sucked. I don't even remember it.
Your fossil panels are dead.
Yeah, I say Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones.
Indiana
Good.
Jones.
Okay,
Yeah.
done. Settled.
Done.
Fine.
Settled.
Fine.
What about Toxic?
So we got
The Toxic Avenger? I mean, pretty good series.
Charlie's
RoboCop.
Angels,
Yep. 1 and 2, Full Throttle.
Indiana Jones over here on this side.
Yeah.
RoboCop.
Robo.
Ah, yes. Man.
RoboCop 2 is underrated.
Have you guys
All
tried
right.
watching those movies again?
Yeah, RoboCop 1 is great. Do
Oh, man.
you like the CGI claymation kind of thing going
yeah.
on?
Ed 209.
Yeah.
What about Short Circuit? I mean, that's a heck of a
That's
franchise.
a good one too.
I mean, Naked Gun, I think.
Police
is the top.
Academies, dude.
Yeah, Police. I think
Major
Naked Gun.
League.
That's technically.
Nah, that's comedy.
Okay.
But
Scott, got to pick one.
Yeah, Naked Gun.
Action? That's
There's a lot of
comedy.
action.
There's a lot of action.
Leslie
There's
Nielsen
a ton of action, man. He's wrecking
Yeah, but
cars.
it's
ripped in that movie.
He's wrecking
Not an
cars.
action movie.
Priscilla Presley looks awesome.
Well, I like RoboCop. I think that one's a
Fine. You're good
We'll
with
go
Rafe, Rafe and the
Yeah, that was a good call.
RoboCop.
I forgot about those. I need to revisit them.
Can you think of any other ones from 80s or 90s that were just
Your move, creep.
48 Hours.
What's that?
Beverly Hills Cop.
Oh yeah, Beverly Hills Cop.
Is that action or
rules.
comedy?
Action or comedy, man?
Come on.
That's what I'm saying,
It's
dude.
action.
Young Guns. Boom. Done.
What's that?
Young Guns?
I don't even
Oh,
Wait, is that with Val
Another good
Kilmer?
one.
dude.
That's Milo Estevez, dude.
Yeah, it's Kiefer Sutherland.
That's
Lou Diamond Phillips. Charlie
it's a-
Sheen.
It's a jam-packed, star-studded event, dude.
Emilio Estevez. Kiefer Sutherland. Lou Diamond Phillips. Charlie Sheen.
John Bon Jovi.
Dermot Mulrooney. Terrence Stamp is in the first one.
Come
For God's
on.
sakes. All right. Young Guns.
Jack Palance is in the first one.
Young Guns 2 is Blaze of Glory from
I know.
Bon Jovi.
Trust me, I know, dude.
They made
I
two
sat
of
in my
them?
room waiting for it to come on so I could hit my cassette record.
Yeah, keep your emails coming. We've had a lot of good entertainment suggestions. Every single day we talk about TV, people are like, oh, have you seen this show? Have you seen this movie? So we'll make that a part of the
It's got
emails.
Terry O'Quinn's in it, too. Terry O'Quinn, you like that
I don't
guy?
know
He's
who-
from
I don't know
Lost.
who these people are. You talking about John Locke?
Yeah, Terry O'Quinn.
Hot dogs. Yeah.
I'm telling you, it was a star-studded event.
I know him as Terrence.
Every night I go to bed, I pray the Lord my soul to keep. No, I ain't looking for forgiveness, but before I'm 6 foot deep.
Oh!
Lord, I gotta ask a favor, and I hope you understand. Cause I've lived life to the fullest. Let this boy die like a man.
Whoa.
Steering down a bullet. You know this. Let
I know.
me
I know.
make my final stand. Shot down in a blaze of glory.
They said Tom Cruise is in
That's
Young
tight,
Guns?
dude. My nipples are hard
Tom
right
Cruise?
Wow.
That's what somebody said.
No.
Everybody is
they're-
saying that I would love that movie.
No, they're thinking Outsiders.
Oh.
now. No sequel. Karate Kids, sequels.
All right, we got to take one final break. We'll come back and wrap her up. All right, that is it for us.
That's
Donnie
right.
Fandango is next. We got 3 more shows to go.
That was my favorite 7-hour show we've ever done.
Me too.
That was wonderful.
Just 4 hours and 6 minutes.
I'm glad it was the longest show of all time. I
Well, Scott
appreciate
had a
it.
great day.
Yes, I did. I'm just skipping over here, man.
3 more shows to go, and we're done for the
Took
year.
my pants off. I'm skipping down the hallway. This is a great day,
This is
man.
great.
Today's podcast is titled
It's King Scott's Day with
King
Weird
Scott's
Al.
Day with Weird Al.
Yeah.
How about that?
What a day.
Seriously, thank you all, man.
All right, anything else, Moon?
You know what? No, I'm going to be at DB's on Sunday. If you want to come hang out, have a great time, great food, great drinks, great specials, and watch some NFL football. I'll be stressing out watching screens.
I think I'm going to be down there, too. I'm going to go down to...
Oh, tight.
Well, and then we go...
Join
we're
Moon
literally
and
going to
Riz.
Glory Pro right down the street next
Sick.
after that.
Yeah, noon to 2 on DB's, at DB's on Sunday.
Sunday.
That's all I got, man.
Learn?
Just follow me on the socials at Learn versus
Please.
Radio. My cats don't have stockings. They need love, and there's tons of pictures of them.
Crap, I'm sorry. There is one other thing. Soccer 101 podcast, the final one for the season, will come out later today. We'll talk all about the championship match, the cup match, and some of the stuff that's going on with St. Louis City SC.
Rafe.
Donate to Kenny DeForest's GoFundMe if you've seen it on our page. He met his limit, but it's going to be a long road to recovery, and he's such a good dude and one of the best humans I know. So if you got an extra $1 or even $2, it doesn't have to be a lot, man, but go to the GoFundMe and check it out.
Scott?
Yeah, just make sure to follow me on Venmo. Again, I'm the most followed guy in the world on Venmo, so thank you all so much. Appreciate it. It's just $1 to follow. No big deal.
$1 to follow. All right, we leave you with a selection from our Team Riz member today, brought to you by Hot Shots, hotshotsnet.com/Team Riz. From St. Louis, Cammie Harden is our Team Riz member
Cammie.
today.
Yeah, come on!